Alright, what's up everybody? It's Lids, and we are back for some more Mass Effect Andromeda multiplayer, and, well, it has been a while. There are several reasons for that. One of the reasons is because I was out of town for almost 2 weeks. The other reason is that, immediately upon getting back from being out of town, I got the sickest I've ever been in my entire life. So, despite coming back on the day that we would usually stream Andromeda multiplayer, we had to take a break, because, yeah, I got very, very sick, and to a certain extent still am sick, but I'm largely symptom-free at this point in time, and mostly just a matter of, you know, getting exhausted a little bit early, needing to get a good night's rest still and all that, but feeling much better than I did several days ago, so that's at least certainly a good sign. But we are, of course, in for some Mass Effect Andromeda multiplayer stuff. I did post a video on YouTube to sort of fill the gaps a little bit, to give you guys some Mass Effect Andromeda stuff to see while I was out of town, so it wasn't a humongous wait, but then again, of course, I didn't exactly plan to be sick for a week either. So it has still been quite a while. But we have, I'm sure, plenty of credits to turn in. So lots of new equipment and whatnot that we hopefully can unlock today, in addition to obviously playing some games and hopefully trying out at least one new character, maybe getting the last few levels spec'd on a few other characters, as has been the case for every prior week. I have deliberately not played any new characters or used any new weapons in between streams, so still have not seen or experienced anything that we have not shown directly on stream / in video. But let's hop in. How's it going, Yarui? How are you? Good to see you. Definitely still, as the cough at the beginning probably revealed, still not 100% better just yet. So I suppose there's that little asterisk where, yes, I may still occasionally have to, you know, get some somewhat nasty coughs and what have you. But by and large, feeling much better now. So why don't we, I think we might as well start with opening up those packs, right? Because we have a lot. 2.2 million-ish, which I think puts us at, assuming we're going to do expert packs here, I think that's about 45, if my math is correct, of those. So no major things we're looking to pick up here, because I think since we got the paw a few weeks ago and also unlocked the Angara Avenger a few weeks ago as well, we've gotten at least the big things. And now, hey, you know, we'll just take whatever we can get at this point, I suppose. So we'll see. Don't think we're exactly anywhere near maxing out all of our rares. So that's probably not about to happen. It has happened on one weapon, at least. We've started to get the alternate versions. Conveniently, it's been the Ghost, which is pretty good rare to have that happen on. But hold on, we've got ultra rare disruptor ammo and ultra rare Valiant. That's the first time we've gotten that. Okay, nice. I feel like I might have heard someone say, possibly in our last stream, that is significantly worse in Andromeda compared to Mass Effect 3, but I definitely could be making that up, so don't quote me on that. But yeah, how's everybody doing? Obviously, it's been a little while since I've had the chance to converse with you all as well, but good to see you guys again. Let's see. Characters, I don't know how close we are to getting any of the rare ones maxed out there. Charger S, okay. I feel like there might be one or two that are getting a little bit close. But don't quote me on that either. Oh, okay. Combat power amp, ultra rare. Yes, okay. No, maybe the characters still need quite a ways to go before they're gonna get maxed out. Maybe we still have a ways to go there, but that's fine. You know, now, I mean, it's just made such a big difference now that we've graduated to these packs, more ultra rares, where it's at least very common for us to get multiple rares, and not out of the question for us to get ultra rares. I feel like I just misspoke there. We get normal rares quite often, ultra rares occasionally, whereas before, ultra rares were just completely impossible. We only got them from our mission funds, and so that was quite rare that we were able to make that happen. Hey, that's our first Solarian operator. I feel like I have seen people take this guy before, but I've never really made a concerted effort to notice what it is that he has. But I mean, hey, yeah, we actually, I mean, when it comes to the ultra rare stuff for the mission funds, we've always gone for weapon unlocks, and whenever it's set on character, we've just said, all right, well, we'll wait until it switches back over to weapon, and then we'll just get them then. So for that reason, we have plenty of ultra rare weapons, at least on low level, but ultra rare characters, we actually have very few. Very recently, we got, I think, actually 2 levels on the Angara Avenger, and I think we have one of the Adepts, but I think that's it, at least until now, where we just got the Solarian Operator. So we have several ultra rare characters that we've just not even unlocked the first level of. And generally, you know, that's been deliberate, of course. As I was saying, we've, at least with our mission funds, made a point of prioritizing weapons over characters. The reason for that being that, you know, we have plenty of characters that we've yet to try at all, and we haven't even maxed out all of our uncommons, let alone rares, let alone ultra rares. So it still feels like we have plenty of things to do on that front, whereas for the weapons, it feels more like, okay, you know, regardless of what type of character you're taking, generally speaking, you're going to want an ultra rare weapon. Kineticist. That's who we had the level 1 of before. So, okay, level 2 of her now. So, yeah, obviously it's going to be quite some time until we max out ultra rare characters or weapons, for that matter. But it'd be nice to get at least the first level of more ultra rare characters, I suppose. But there's really just not a lot of urgency there, because it's going to be a long time, I think, until we end up getting around to them anyway. Ultra rare. Combat power. I mean, it's not bad to get the ultra rare consumables, of course, but generally speaking, it feels a little more exciting to get either the weapons or the characters. I remember the halberd is a nightmare. Do not touch that weapon. Oh, what's this? Piranha. Whoa, how many? Look at how many levels that has compared to other ultra rare stuff. So, okay. I mean, it is... Yeah, I mean, it's technically our best shotgun right now. I don't know if it's, by most accounts, in a vacuum, objectively the best shotgun in the game. Obviously, in terms of accuracy, it's not great, but pure damage is pretty solid. And certainly when it has more levels than... Oh, another ultra rare. When it has more levels than other ultra rare or even rare shotguns, then it is definitely going to take the #1 spot. I think you've only seen one person max out everything in the game, and it's taken them over 10k hours of playtime. Yeah, see, that's a little bit scary. It's a little bit scary. Now, I mean, some things, of course, feels like you don't need to have them maxed out. Like, you know, are you really going to notice the difference between a max level weapon and one less than max level weapon? I mean, like, yes, maybe to a very minor extent, sure, but you'll be fine, right? So, especially if you're talking about once you have the alternate versions of those weapons, then the basic stats remain the same. It's just the amount that you're siphoning and stuff like that that changes, and that feels like, you know, it's not game breaking, the difference between, you know, 1 or 2 levels there. Maybe there are some exceptions, of course. I am, by and large, speaking from a place of ignorance, I suppose. but it just doesn't feel that way, at least. And, you know, with the characters as well. Okay, Angara Avenger number 3. So, like, in this case, you know, is there a huge difference between Angara Avenger 1 and Angara Avenger 3? Probably not. So that's another place where it feels like it's not critically important that every single thing gets totally and completely maxed out. But we're kind of... Oh, that's an interesting color scheme. It is, you know... It helps that we're trying to make a point of starting out small, at least with the characters, going common, uncommon, rare, ultra rare, so it kind of buys us some time to level up some stuff that's a little bit more difficult and a little more time consuming to get those levels on. So, sure, we probably won't have the ultra rare characters maxed out even by the time we get to the ultra rare characters, but we'll hopefully have them all unlocked at that point and have at least a few levels on each of them. Running a little bit cold on the ultra rares here. It feels like maybe there's a consumable mixed in there somewhere, but feels like we haven't seen many ultra rare characters or weapons in a few packs here. So perhaps we're overdue. Perhaps we are overdue. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge game. Just really wants to give us this human guardian. And exotically colored hornets. Has the game made it so that expert packs can no longer give ultra rares? Because it definitely feels that way right now. It definitely wants to give us more guardians, though. No shortage of those. Here we go, and naturally it's a consumables, the first one that we get. And I think, yep, just in time for us to run out of funds. Alright, so towards the end there, definitely felt like we went on a very extended cold streak. But what, we got a few characters either ranked up that we already had that were ultra rares, and we got the first ultra rare for at least one character that the Solarian. So that's cool. So, okay. But as for what we're actually gonna do gameplay-wise for today, so the dailies reset in precisely an hour. So I have done today's dailies, but when they switch in an hour, we'll of course want to take a look and see what they are. But that means that we have some flexibility. We can go with whatever we'd like, really, from a character standpoint, to start things off at the very least. And I think there is a pretty obvious place for us to go here, because we have maxed out at least one of all of the base common humans. And for the uncommon characters, we have only one character that we've yet to try, and that is the Asari Sentinel. And I am very intrigued by this character because of that backlash ability, which I've never tried, but I've seen a few people use before, and it seems extremely gimmicky, but I'm all for it. I'm all for it, because apparently it can basically deflect any skill at all that your enemies use, including, like, ascendants that shoot their big spheres at you. You can just bounce them back at enemies, and that sounds absolutely hilarious. So that sounds like a lot of fun. And for that reason, even if it's maybe very unreliable or inconsistent, I still would very much like to prioritize the backlash over things like throw and energy drain. I mean, obviously we'll spec some points into at least one, maybe both of those other skills, but let's check out the Asari Sentinel here. Then there are some characters that, actually a surprising number of characters I think that we have at least started playing on stream, leveled up almost, but not quite to the maximum level, and then off stream I leveled them up, but didn't spend the skill points on those last few levels. So We might fill in those last few levels on some people later today, depending on how quickly we go through on this character, and depending on if we take a look at the dailies in a little bit to see what those end up being. Maybe they won't be a good fit for the Sentinel, I don't know. But let's take a look at probably the skills first and foremost. So, as I said, Backlash is very much the thing that I'd like to prioritize here. So, generate a frontal biotic Aegis barrier that reflects most projectiles and reduces damage of other enemy attacks. Okay, so it's not necessarily every single thing that you're bouncing back at your opponent. It's not a universal reflection. It's specifically projectiles. Does that include weapon fire? Like just basic people shooting guns at us? Like, what are the exceptions? I can imagine, like, any melee attack is not going to get bounced back at them, but I guess we're still reducing the damage on it. Let's maybe see if it gives us more details here. Or is that exactly the same description? Well-timed initial activation interrupts melee attacks. Okay, well, there's apparently the thing that I was expecting to be an exception. There is still a way to work around it. So Aegis health is 400. So it's not like it just stays up forever. Obviously, there's an enemy, what's it called? The Outlaws, the Asari enemy who uses this skill, whose name currently escapes me. But that enemy is very annoying because they'll just run around holding this thing up, and I'm like, would you drop it already, please? Because they hold it for quite some time. But let's see, projectile damage returned. Oh, it multiplies the damage when you bounce back the projectiles at enemies. That's cool. Frontal damage resistance 75. Okay, and that's like other damage resistance where 100 damage resistance means you're cutting damage received in half, so it's not quite cutting damage in half, but it's close, and maybe leveling it up will do that. So we have 25 skill points here, and as I said, I'd kind of like to prioritize this. Maybe doing it at the very beginning is a little bit questionable because we're going to be pretty squishy, and it's probably not the most reliable way to deal damage, but we're going to do it. Darn it. We're going to do it anyway. So recharge, what is the recharge? 20 seconds. Okay, sure. Health was 400. And that's not that much. So getting 35% extra. It's nice. Then health, recharge speed. So it doesn't have a duration. It basically just deactivates either when you manually deactivate it or when it runs out of health. But if you hold it up and never let go, and enemies never attack you, theoretically you could hold it indefinitely, because there's no duration. Unless there is a hidden duration number and it's not showing us it. I don't know. Just trying to gauge which one of these things is most valuable, because both of them obviously help you with uptime. I feel like I'm leaning toward Aegis health, to be honest with you. Because I feel like I could see, if you're using this really aggressively, I could see just trying to absorb a whole bunch of damage / deflect a whole bunch of things with it, and if you don't have a bunch of Aegis health, then it's just gonna get destroyed too quickly for it to be practical. Damage returned. Seeing if there's anything later on that makes it obvious which direction we should go. Projectile damage returned. Aegis, okay, I mean, you can get more Aegis health here if you'd like to, although the damage return feels like that is something we'd very much like to do, so maybe that means we really should take the health here, because we're not going to take it there. Restored shields for 3 seconds after releasing backlash. Can restore up to 50% of shield strength, scaled to damage absorbed by the Aegis. What? By releasing, do you mean deactivating the backlash? What's this one? Increases damage inflicted for 3 seconds after releasing backlash. Scales with the amount of damage absorbed by the Aegis. Gun damage, power damage, melee damage. Wait. Can you go... If you go melee with backlash, it's kind of an interesting idea. So you use it to help you get up close to enemies relatively safely, deal damage to them in the process, potentially. And then once you're right up next to them, you drop the Aegis, you have, if you take this, a 30% melee damage bonus in addition to whatever else you're getting from the more traditional melee passive bonuses from the other skill slot. And maybe that's half decent. Probably makes it even more gimmicky, which is probably not the best choice. Okay, so the duelist I've not yet unlocked, but I know she's theoretically a melee character. Does she also have backlash? Because I'll be honest, I don't remember who else. I don't know who else has backlash. This is the first character we've used who has it. She has it? Okay. Alright, so in that case, yeah, if we have any interest of combining backlash with melee, sounds like the best way to do it is with the duelist, so we should save that. And maybe this one we go the more straightforward route. We maybe get health here, deflection here, and then I guess this... I think this means the whole... where is it? Releasing backlash, I take to mean after you deactivate it. Because that's the only way this would make sense, because I assume you can't fire your weapon or use any other powers or melee while it's up. And so basically this is, you're taking reduced damage while you have the backlash up for anything that is hitting the shield. And then when you take it down, then you will restore your shields, as in your health and, or the thing that gets added on top of your health, more quickly depending on how much damage you absorb with the backlash. So, okay. I think this makes sense. Like that. And then, okay, so we have level 1 throw, we have level 1 energy drain, sure. Power damage. So does power damage increase the damage from deflecting with backlash? Or is that technically a different category of things? It's not a direct source of damage, and therefore increasing power damage does not affect that, or biotic damage and all that. Because basically, I would like that to be our primary way of dealing damage, to deflect with backlash. But if power damage does not scale that, then obviously power damage is not as intriguing. Obviously, we're going to take this at some point, but just a matter of, do we spend our 5 points here with that, or... Oh, you're a Sentinel, so you don't get health, you only get damage resistance. I remember this from the base human Sentinel, and I was not particularly thrilled about that. It felt like you needed at least a little bit of survivability with extra health and shields, but alright, maybe we'll still take at least first level there for a little bit, and then, yeah, we can't afford going up there for the more damage resistance, so I think we might just... energy drain gives us a little bit of survivability, but maybe we go 1 and 2. Okay. 1 point remaining, so be it. Okay. Let's do that. Okay. Alright. Then, you know, weapon-wise, obviously we could... Well, let's do this first. Then we'll talk weapon. Because I think... Well, I guess it's the same question as here. Of, does... Where is it? Wait. Here it is. Commando package. Does biotic power damage affect the backlash? I don't know. I mean, we do still have a throw, which I guess gets affected by it, but the question here is, you know, do you take the easy way out? Because I'd rather not do that. I mean, I guess you can make the point that early on when we're low level and we don't have a lot of skill points, then that is the best time to just get carried by an OP weapon, and later on, when you have more skill points, you can rely more on your skills. But it still feels like cheating. Still kind of feels like cheating. So maybe... It also feels like we should take a closer range weapon. Feels like this is Whoa, if this would load. Mostly a close-range character. If we use the backlash to get up relatively near our opponents. Let's see, 12% versus 16 and reduced accuracy. Yeah, we'll live with it. And then maybe that clip size. Yeah, looks like it. Okay, let's do that. Okay, so I think we've set up this character. And, oh, also the other thing, if you're looking at our very large amount of mission funds, I'm pretty sure, I remember taking a quick peek earlier, that right now, speaking of what we were talking about earlier, yeah, it's set for character right now, which I don't think is really of that much interest to us, so we're probably going to skip out on that and wait until it is giving us weapons. I think at this point since we can start getting ultra rare weapons from boxes, that I'm more open to purchasing some other things with our mission funds of the gear variety. Especially the thing I really want is grenade capacity, because right now all we have is the warfighter? No, shock trooper. Which basically it only gives +1 to our power cells, and it also only gives buff to your shotgun damage. So basically, whenever I want to take a grenade character, which is a lot of the time, I feel like I'm required to take a shotgun, which I don't really want to do all the time. So I'd love to just have generic increased power cells, not have to worry about taking a specific type of weapon, but alas, it's not here right now. Adaptive War Amp, I mean, we could consider taking that even right now with this character. Is that one that we have? Because I didn't think we did. I really wish it just told you on the store page whether you already own that or not, because from what I understand, if you try to purchase one that you already own, it will still charge you for it, and you get nothing in return. We do not have it. Okay, confirmed. Nor do we have this. This is the big thing that I'd very much like to get, but Adaptive War Amp is pretty useful, you would think, in some circumstances, so I think we might as well pick that up. Armored compartments, yeah, it does give us a power cell, which is something, so I'm half tempted to pick that up, to be honest with you. At least that way I'm not obliged to take shotguns whenever I take a grenade character, but that still feels like it's not really the exact thing that I'm looking for. Mental Focuser could be half decent as well. Look, it's only 70 mission funds. It's a bargain. Compare that to the 960 we're spending on everything else that we buy with mission funds, and it's nothing. But okay. All right, so I think now we are set up and ready to go. I mean, we might even throw on that. Maybe we'll stick with Commando Package just in case the biotic power damage does not affect backlash, and that way we're at least getting some value on the Hurricane. But I think we're pretty much ready to hop into a match here. So, and look at that, we're on exactly... oh no, I was looking at MP credits and not mission funds. I was going to say, look at that, we somehow got on precisely 18,000 after that purchase. I wish we had 18,000 mission funds right now, but I'm going to jump into Discord. Let me know if anyone would like to tag along in some matches with me. Otherwise, we can just hop into some pug matches or start up our own lobby and see what ends up happening there. As I said, at this point, the dailies reset in 45 minutes. So we'll probably take a look at what we have pop up then, and that might mean we're looking to switch things around a little bit, but otherwise, at the moment, we're pretty much just trying to play on this character. Yuru, you're up for it? We have never played Andromeda together. We've played a lot of Mass Effect 3 together. I am fairly certain we've never done Andromeda together, though, so if you're up for it, I'm definitely up for it. Why don't it's the same issue with Andromeda as there is in Mass Effect 3, right? So Why don't I just get a lobby started? I'll make it private for the moment. And if you are interested and available, then we can figure out what the correct criteria are to create, and I'll make it public, and you can search for those criteria, and hopefully we can get you in that way. But if anyone else, for that matter, wants to jump in, we theoretically have room. Like, I mean, I can try to invite you, but don't think this is gonna work. Hey, Yurui, how are you?
I'm doing fine.
All right. I have sent you a request, or an invite that is definitely not gonna work, but...
Yes, I just failed to join the game.
Okay. Had to at least try. Okay. But yes, so I can set it up for specific stuff. So that you can join. How about we do... I mean, I could do an Apex mission, I guess. I want to try the... I'll list it as the Plat Apex mission, and probably won't have anyone looking to join that. I don't know. Maybe someone will, but... Alright. I have it set for the Plat Apex. It is now public. Not that I'm about to try to do that on a level 1 character that I've never played before.
Sounds like a fun time.
But yeah, if anyone else from chat is interested and wants to hop in, you search the Plat Apex mission, and theoretically you should find our lobby here. I did make it public, right? Yeah, okay.
Yes, the game just thought making a new lobby is better than just joining yours.
Ah, of course. Of course. Why not? So Yurui, as I said, I'm pretty sure we've never played Andromeda together before, but from what I understand, at least a while ago, you had played a bit of Andromeda, because you have more Andromeda knowledge than I do.
I don't have that much Andromeda knowledge. I play this game like once or twice a year.
Oh, okay. Well, I mean, it did came out a while ago at this point, so I guess I don't know how much that adds up.
I did play it more when it came out, but that's it.
Mm-hmm. Do you have a specific character that is your go-to?
The one you have currently.
Really? Oh, wow.
The Asari Sentinel.
So
or the Sidarian Operator.
Nice. All right, so, I mean, as I was saying earlier, I have no experience whatsoever with this character, so I'm intrigued, but I suppose I could use a hand when figuring out how best to set her up. As I was saying, Backlash is the thing that I'm most interested in, because that feels like the thing that makes her most unique relative to other characters, but other than that, I am open to suggestions.
I can't find your lobby at all.
Okay.
I click join match and I just open a new lobby instead of joining yours.
Weird. Let me switch to something entirely different. Let me not do the Apex mission. Let me do... Maybe I'll just make it a plat difficulty. Everything else is random.
I just sure hope it's not the whole time. Nope, still just finding, or
Wow.
still making my own lobby.
Okay, why don't you make a lobby and I'll try to join you? Are you in a plat lobby right now?
Yes, I'm in the one I just created.
Okay. That's what it sounded like. Alright, so I'm gonna try joining a quick match on plat. Hopefully I will find you. I have not. What the heck? Is plat cursed? Or are we cursed? Now I'm getting concerned. Okay. Well then. In that case... I've switched to gold. Everything else still random. Not a very niche thing, but at the moment, the lobby's still empty. So I guess you could try searching for that, and then if that doesn't work, I can try searching for something similar on your end. And if that doesn't work, at that point, I don't know, man.
Well, I just joined a random lobby, not yours.
I was gonna say, yeah, this is not very unique. So that is fair. That is fair.
Oh, why don't you try setting the map and enemies so I can search for this?
Okay, so I'll go gold, but I'll do map. What's at the bottom? I'll go Nimbus at the bottom. Enemy, I'll go bottom for that too. So Nimbus Gold Outlaw is what I'm creating here.
I can search now.
Yes, should be up now. Nimbus Outlaw Gold.
Nope.
What the
I'm
heck?
not finding you.
Yeah, Rex, it definitely doesn't work with inviting people one way or the other, inviting or receiving invites, but
I can join other lobbies,
right,
just not yours currently.
right. Usually you can at least join a public lobby, but for some reason we are cursed. We cannot find each other's lobbies. But why don't you make a lobby now, and I'll see if I can join yours. But otherwise, I mean, this is not, it's not looking great at the moment. Right now. Otherwise, Rex, you play Andromeda as well, right? I feel like I've seen you playing Andromeda. What? You can't even play, so what the heck? Oh my goodness. That's insane. Oh, well, I've gotten a random person, a random dude has joined my lobby.
Well,
But
at least other people can join your lobby.
that's
the
true.
sign.
That's true. That does at least prove some things. Okay, but do you have a lobby up now?
I tried to restart.
Okay, that's maybe not a terrible idea. I might just sit here and keep this pug if he hangs around, and maybe we'll get an extra third amigo that way. Right, yeah, it does feel like things have been getting ever increasingly broken from a week-to-week basis, right? Just when you feel like it can't get any worse, somehow, some way, it absolutely does. Oh no, now the pug is readied up. No, don't do this to me, pug. Don't do this to me, pug. Don't put that kind of pressure on me.
Oh, I just can't join your lobby at all.
Okay, so that's not great. You want to try one more time making a lobby of some other variety, and I'll see if I can join yours, but I'm not exactly optimistic.
I can try. I will make it the same like Nimbus Outlaw Gold.
Okay. I'm gonna abandon our pug pal. Sorry, pug pal. Okay, let's see. So, you said... Gold... Outlaw... Oops.
It's just
And
the bottom choice.
Nimbus? Yeah, bottom choices for everything. Okay, gotcha. I will try to join here. Fingers crossed. But it was not working before for either of us to join each other's lobbies. We did it on Plat, it couldn't work. I tried hosting Gold, it didn't work, and I tried searching for Yorui on Gold, and it does not work either. So that stinks.
The game really doesn't want us to play together.
It really does not. Okay, now here's what I'm wondering. What if I'm gonna try to get into someone else's lobby? Maybe if someone else, a random pug, is hosting, maybe the random pug can be the force that we need. Except there isn't anyone doing Gold. Okay, hold on. We'll just do a quick match of any difficulty and see where we end up.
There is someone doing Gold.
Right, there's so okay. Yes, now. Oh wait, no. The person I was with before is now doing a bronze solo. All right, Well, I am in a bronze lobby right now that someone else is hosting. Let's see if I can get back on gold, though.
Wait, which one were you?
It's, Cyber Legion is the person who keeps on being my pug friend. Yeah, no, I can't find anything on gold. Okay.
I do find the same lobby every time on gold.
Yeah, I see nothing on gold. I have now a bronze lobby with 2 other people. It keeps on, I've just been going non-specific for the difficulty, and it keeps on putting me on bronze. But if you search that, you might be able to get this lobby, and maybe that way, if we have a 4th, that might encourage them to bump up the difficulty.
I keep finding another lobby, not the one you're in.
What the heck? What is going on? This is nonsense. Oh, goodness. I can't find the lobbies that you find. You can't find the lobbies that I find. It's like there are alternate universes within the... Oh, now they're all readying up again. There are alternate universes within the Bioware lobbies. Whichever universe you're in, you cannot cross paths into the other ones. It's impossible. It's an alternate universe. Any other ideas?
I don't have any right now.
Yeah, I mean... I was really thinking that we'd at least be able to get some random pug to be the middleman for us, but even that somehow is not working.
I've specifically searched for the lobby you were in, and I couldn't find the lobby even if someone else was posting.
Alright, I'm gonna see if anyone is hosting something on silver. Maybe on silver? Or is that just a weird difficulty that nobody is playing right now? That is apparently just a weird difficulty that nobody else is playing right now. Or at least in my universe, within the realm of Origin / the EA app / Bioware / EA.
I also can't find silver. And
Oh, well, I mean, now I have a silver lobby, so you still can't find mine, for whatever that's worth. Not that that comes as much of a surprise at the moment. What if we do... We tried doing Apex missions already, right? What if somebody else is hosting an Apex mission? Maybe. What's the most likely one for people to actually be hosting right now? Gold? Maybe? Oh, well, great. Yeah, I found a lobby for the gold Apex mission, except now it's full, so there's no chance to get you in there. That doesn't help. Okay. That, did not serve the well, we didn't find anyone doing silver before, so that's definitely not gonna work. Bronze Apex. Somebody hosting that. No. Alright. Yarui, it's not looking good. I'm gonna be honest with you, it's not looking good. All I can find are these 2 dudes who I keep on finding who are doing a bronze lobby, and apparently you cannot find them. They have 0 Kets bronze. There's 1 spot open right now.
I can find other people.
Maybe I'll just jump in this match and see maybe while I'm in the lobby, on the lobby screen it's cursed, but once I'm actually in, it's not. Maybe that's how it works. Look, It's complete nonsense. I don't know how to make any sense out of it because it makes no sense, but maybe we can make it work this way.
Perhaps.
Okay, so I am now in... What is this? Zero Ket Bronze. A lobby that has 2 other people in it. It's wave 5. And there is an enemy right on top of me. Well, while we're here, I suppose we can see what this thing does. Hello, sir. What happens if you just walk through this casually? Okay, that did not work so well. But I do like how our armor is all shiny at the moment. That is pretty cool. I do like that. And I do like how that killed you. Oh, hold on. This could be cool. This could be awesome. That was pretty sweet. Oh, I forgot what
I just keep finding the other lobby, not yours. Like, whatever lobby you are in, I can't find it.
Okay, we probably should not be responsible for doing any of the objectives, otherwise things are going to go horribly wrong. Okay, ready though? Just gonna do this to kill the fiend. Okay, please shoot the... No! Projectile at us.
Get to cover.
Ow, that hurts. Middle is ow, throw. Oh, you have... There are multiple of you here. I don't like that. Yeah, I don't like that. Just casually chilling here. Don't mind us. You know, the stars are beautiful from this angle. On this night, wouldn't you say?
That looks like a comfy position.
Ah, okay, now we do a 4th in this lobby anyway, and I
Yes, I
do
can't
not
find
believe that
Bioware.
is you, unless your name is different on Andromeda relative to Mass Effect 3. Okay, that is hilarious, though.
I definitely just found a way to have different names.
And that definitely does not feel like a full 20-second or whatever it was supposed to be cooldown. I mean, I only held it up for a brief amount of time, so maybe that does make it go quicker. I don't know. Oh, hello. Hello, sir. Goodbye, sir. Oh. So much for that fun. Yep, nope. What? It didn't deflect. What the heck? It didn't deflect. I was so ready for it to go and hit the brute. And they even have the nerve to kill our, or steal our brute kill. Oh, that's a grenade that someone threw right on top of us, wasn't it? Oh! Let us do this! Oh, okay, that is pretty hilarious. And it does seem like the longer you hold it up, the longer the cooldown is, but at least for those relatively brief uses, it's pretty quick. Which is good, because, you know, if this is our primary source of damage, then obviously we need to have it up fairly often. I would also like if you would accelerate the rate at which you shoot at us, please.
Shields are gone.
Thank you for killing your friend. Your Wraith? Thought I did. Okay, ready? Let me just chill here. Never mind. Can we change the arm that we do it with? Is that a thing? It is. Oh, that's cool. Okay, well, you know, maybe not exactly the way we wanted that to go, but that's a brief little test for this character and that skill in particular. Didn't pop any XP boosters. It was just a random bronze mission, but alright, I mean, we did get a few levels. Alright, I think we might still duck out of that, though. Take a second to use some of those skill points, and maybe we'll experiment a little bit more with the whole getting into the right lobby thing. Alright, so we have exactly 7 points, so we can do this, and then we can do that. So I still don't know if the power damage actually affects the damage from backlash. I mean, it's hard to tell when we were in bronze. The enemies died pretty quickly when they attacked us. But, I mean, you would think that with backlash, actually, the damage would scale pretty well on the higher difficulties, because the way that the damage is calculated is as a percentage of the damage they're dealing us, right? Projectile damage return 200%. So in higher difficulties, yes, enemies have more health, but they also deal more damage. If they deal more damage, then that means we're reflecting more damage back at them, which inherently means that the backlash damage increases at higher difficulties. So I don't know, technically speaking, if higher difficulties have higher damage scaling or higher HP scaling for enemies, and that would technically be the most important factor, I guess, for determining how well the damage scales here in higher difficulties, but it would seem like that should at least be, in theory, not bad. But yeah, the question remains still, does the passive power damage work? If so, then that's really nice. If not, then it's not terribly useful. The recharge speed, I mean, as I was saying, as long as we're not holding it for too long and we kind of have one specific target we're going after, then it's actually pretty darn quick. Does this do the shield do anything for combos? Do we have any way we could, I guess you can prime with elemental ammo? And then
you have throw and energy drain. She can do biotics and tech burst with it.
Energy drain detonates level 1.
Yes, and if you
Primes
stack
if
for
you
in
go
rank 5.
5. Okay. Okay. But then you'd have to drop something. Do you know, Yurui, if passive power damage scales the damage from backlash?
I never thought about that. I don't know.
Okay. On higher difficulties, though, do you find that backlash damage is still enough to be a good source of damage, or do you just drop backlash altogether?
I have 5 points on backlash. I think it deals okay damage, but it gives you like a little bit of invulnerability, or you can just hold it if you can't get into cover.
Mm-hmm. So you use it more defensively?
Yes, but the damage is still good, even in platinum or gold.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
It's not terrible.
Okay. So yeah, I mean, I'd kind of like to focus on that, which means I've already maxed it out. So that means I probably need to drop something more or less altogether. Or, you know, drop a point in something like throw. If you drop rank 6 on throw, you're missing out on either combo damage or double throw. Energy drain, drop rank 6, you're talking bonus to shields and synthetics. That does actually add up to quite a bit. Or restore shields for allies. Yeah, no, that's not going to be very reliable. So, I mean,
You
if you,
could just go 5 ranks in energy drain.
that's what I'm wondering. If you go 5 ranks in energy drain, you save 6 points. That means you could go 2 more ranks in throw, which gets your recharge speed and damage and force. Okay. What's the last level of offensive biotics? Increase power, damage, and force for 3 seconds after using a power? Actually, might not. Well.
It's usually more about the power combos. You can do tech bursts or biotic explosions with both powers.
I feel like you can drop that rank 6 for passive damage. Am I crazy?
I currently have it on 5, 6, 6, 5, 4.
5,
So
6,
both
6,
paths
5, 4. Yeah, whereas I might go 6, 5, 5, and whatever else that leaves me with for the last 2. Okay, that seems doable. Okay. Maybe I'll get energy drain a few levels just to give a different form of defenses, and then oh well, that's not even defenses. Okay, well then I guess maybe we'll just save these 2 points then. Okay, I will lock those in. I mean, we could try seeing if we can get in a lobby again. I'm half tempted to try restarting my game and just seeing if that changes anything, because I know you did, but I did not try restarting. Maybe that'll work? I don't really know. It might just be one of those incurable Bioware magic problems, but
I sure hope it's something that goes away and not stays forever.
yeah. Or at the very least that it's, even if it does stay for a really long time, hopefully it's specific to Andromeda and not something that happens with Mass Effect 3 as well, because obviously we do a lot of Mass Effect 3 together. Okay, well this is a great time to restart the game, because I also need to go ban that bot. So why don't I restart the game, and while that is happening, I'll ban the bot. Sometimes things do just work out really well like that, timing-wise. Alright. While the game is booting back up, let's go ban this person. And by person, I mean bot. There we go. They are gone now. Look, perfect timing. We're back already. Didn't miss a thing.
As if it was planned.
I mean, it was perfectly timed. Honestly, it's almost like the bot was doing me a favor, giving me an excuse to restart the game. So thank you, bot, in a way. Okay.
We can try.
Yeah, I'm back in now.
Yes.
Do you have a lobby up at the moment?
No. I can
Okay.
try joining yours
Okay.
if you have one.
Alright, I can make one now then. Let's go... We'll do the same thing we were doing before. We'll go gold, and we'll go to the bottom of the list. So Nimbus, Outlaw. I will create this. Nimbus, Outlaw, Gold is what I have right now. Should be public.
And I still can't find you.
No! Why? Stupid EA app nonsense. Gross. I hate it. So silly.
I don't think we can play together today.
I unfortunately don't think so either, unless we can find maybe a random pug to be the person to host for us, but even then it seemed like we weren't able to find the same lobbies, which is just crazy how that is for some reason a thing.
I don't know. Did they maybe separate servers for US and Europe?
I don't know.
Like, that shouldn't be a thing. That never was one in Mass Effect.
No, that'd be... I mean, I certainly hope not. But I don't know if any of the random pugs that I was just playing with were Europeans or not, because I don't know them. So
Well, I didn't see the pugs you saw, you didn't see the pugs I
right.
saw.
The whole theoretical thing that I was scheming up with there being alternate universes, I mean, that's basically the same thing, where if they have completely separate servers and you're not allowed to switch over from one continent server to another, then that's basically the situation that I was describing. So maybe it's not so crazy after all, if in fact that is the way that they're doing it. I don't know, but I hope that's not the case.
It never was this way. I played with US people a lot of times, just not today.
And for Andromeda, I must have played with Europeans at some point. Alright, well now, suddenly I have random pugs joining me again. Alright, Yurui, unfortunately, I think at least for tonight, we have to write this one off. I don't think it's gonna work. Fingers crossed that this is just a very strange anomaly, an aberration, and that in the future, whether it be Mass Effect 3 or Mass Effect Andromeda, that we can hopefully team back up, because that would really stink if this is a permanent thing for both games. But let's not speak that into existence. This is just a weird EA app nonsense night, and we'll leave it at that.
Yes.
Hopefully that's all.
Okay, then I'm gonna leave.
Alright, well, thank you for at least giving it a shot, Yurui, and hopefully on some occasion, we can still get the chance to play some Andromeda, and Mass Effect 3, of course, but Andromeda for the first time together. But, I'll see you around.
Sure. Bye.
Bye. Alright, so that stinks. As we were saying, hopefully it is still possible to play with people from across continents. Otherwise, that is a big problem. Big problem. Hopefully that's just a weird and wonky one-off thing for tonight. But at least for tonight then, I suppose we might as well see if we can team up with other people here. We do have a random list of requirements, so we briefly got someone in before, but they did relatively quickly flee the scene of the crime, perhaps because they were like, I don't want to do that random list of things that Lids is doing. But also, I'm not even sure we want to do gold when we're still playing as a level 3 character that we've played for approximately 3 waves, if that even, in total. So, maybe better if we either bump down to bronze or silver, or we just try to hop into someone else's lobby and see what they're up to. Is anyone doing silver right now? Also, at this point, it's been long enough trying to figure out this EA app nonsense that the dailies will reset in the relatively near future, at which point suddenly everyone will have new things that I'm sure they're trying to target. So let's see. No one was doing silver. We could certainly still do bronze. Might tempt fate on gold, but it'd probably be good if we were to at least pick up a few more levels before we do that. Okay, these are, at least one of these people is the same person that we were playing with for a little bit there before. Okay, let's it's probably worth throwing on a booster. I mean, it's bronze, so maybe don't go too crazy trying to load up on extra XP, because there isn't a lot of XP to be had here. But I also kind of want to understand what kind of damage we have with this character as a foundation, as, you know, blank slate, no, oh, great, well, someone has fled this lobby as well. But yeah, I kind of want to see what this character's like with, oh, well, now everyone has fled. Lovely. I want to see what this character is like before we add on damage buffs from consumables. So I think at least for the first match or two here, it'd be nice to use experience boosters and nothing else. So, all right, maybe we will. Maybe we will go on gold if that's the only thing anyone is actually playing right now. Okay, well now it is the people, once again, that we were doing matches with before, kind of, sort of. And maybe if we're on gold, we should not go for the damage boosters, but maybe, I don't know, defensive stuff, just so we aren't a complete liability here. Oh, they were already in. I think that first person was soloing, because the other person was with us in that bronze lobby for a brief moment. Yeah, it's the very beginning. Okay, so... Oh, that's not great. That's not a great thing. Ow. That hurts, by the way. That hurts me. I would prefer if you did not do the things that hurt me. But we did get some kills by putting the shield up, so I suppose that is something. Okay, but we did hold it for a long time, and there you see the cooldown was much longer. Hello, sir. I see it. You're supposed to shoot me? The thing is, you are kind of supposed to shoot me. Thank you. And by shoot me, I mean shoot yourself, naturally. That does look kind of silly over there. What are you guys up to?
Good. Stay sharp.
But yeah, good to see that theoretically the damage does appear, at least, to scale.
Enemies headed your way.
Even on much higher difficulties, because our first match was on bronze. Now we're all the way up on gold. What the heck was that dash? Okay, I mean, guess there is someone here. Please, please actually shoot. Thank you. Okay, see, the thing is, I don't like the part where as soon as I put up my shield, you just completely stop shooting altogether. It feels like that kind of defeats the whole purpose. Thank you, though. There's also definitely another Wraith in relatively close proximity. Yep, it's right there. And I tried to put the shield on, and the shield was on cooldown, so we are dead. I suppose we did deserve that. What's up, Barrick? How are you? Yeah, I'm technically speaking, I'm not, like, 100% better as in, like, you know, cured, quote-unquote. But I'm largely symptom-free at this point, is, I guess, the more precise way to describe the current situation.
Good. Stay sharp. Like the pros we are.
Technically still fighting off the, probably a couple more days of the sickness, but the brunt of it, the worst of it is certainly, I would at least hope, gone at this point. And there was some medicine as well that I was taking along with it, and it was vile. Fortunately, I only had to take it for a few days, but it is not pleasant, that stuff. It was like 5 days of it, twice a day, and it leaves this, wait, hold on. Oh, I wanted to reflect that back at him. It leaves this metallic taste in your mouth, which at first, you know, like it says that. It's you know, it's not a secret, but I definitely underestimated just how significant having it feel like you have shards of iron in your mouth 24/7, including when you're trying to go to sleep. I definitely underestimated how significant of a downside that is. So there are definitely days when I was trying to go to sleep and I was like, I cannot do it, when there is no possible way for it to feel like I'm not just eating metal. It's a very unpleasant feeling. Very unpleasant taste. Ow, that's gonna kill me. Especially because I can't get out of it.
Take Target down.
But at least that part. At least that part I'm completely done with. So as I said, that was a just a 5-day thing. Ow. Those 5 days are out. Done.
Flatline.
When the medicine is actually metal. Honestly, it felt like I was just
Thank you.
eating an iron bar. See, somebody shoot at me! Somebody shoot at the shield, please! How long do I have to hold this thing before someone will shoot at me? Thank you. You know, finish the job. Stop running away. There we go.
Stay alert.
Took a sweet time about it. Yeah, I mean, ultimately, of course, it was important medicine. So at the end of the day, like, I still took it, of course. Unpleasant as it might have been, it was still worth it.
Got a fiend in play.
But I did not enjoy it. I would be lying to you if I didn't say I was counting the days until I'd be done taking it. Oh, that's yeah, that's a lot of enemies here, as it turns out. Including ones that are probably not so great to throw up my little shield on. Namely you. And kind of you too. You, however, if you would actually shoot at me, great. Perfect.
Flatline.
Oh, we got a fourth. I didn't even remember that happened. Okay, now see, like, this is the kind of place where they're just non-stop shooting. Well, except for the part where they're not non-stop shooting. Theoretically, if there were a bunch of enemies here all lined up shooting in one direction, where I could just block all of them, that'd be great. Except for the part where they actually really do not want to shoot at me. Come on, guys. Don't you wanna?
Now, great shooting.
Yeah, so now it's like, okay, I no longer constantly have the taste of metal in my mouth. Even when I'm asleep, or trying to go to sleep. I'm, by and large, symptom-free, so it feels like I'm out of the woods at this point, even if, technically speaking, I still am I'm still technically contagious right now, I think, and whatnot. So, like, I'm not technically 100% better at this point, but the worst of it should be over with. Please shoot me. Thank you. Please do that again. Thank you. Please continue to do that. Do love how far he went flying. Okay, now, but see, this is not gonna work so well. Because the big fiend dude is not gonna cooperate. The whole shield thing.
Watch the assassin.
Something tells me he is not so easily dissuaded. Oh, also he'll teleport.
Hostiles remaining.
Okay, the thing is, I actually love for you to try to attack me. What the heck?
Good. Stay sharp. We've got major enemy targets nearby. Let's take them out.
Okay, ready? We're gonna take out this enemy, this specific target,
Fiend.
by having him attack himself. If they would pay attention to me. If the other enemies would not kill me on my way over. Uh-oh.
Squad member down.
Okay, that's not a great thing. Okay, we should what? What the heck?
Scratch one target. Teammate
What?
injured.
I was trying to be nice, help the person who did die, who was reviving us by at least nuking the enemy that took them out.
Target down. We've got a
Did not work so well, though. Felt like I was showing some common decency. But not so... Okay, wait, hold on. Attack me, I dare you. Attack me. Attack my big shield. Stop attacking the other dude. Notice me. I walked straight into him and he completely ignores me. Do you see that? He walked right through me. Did not care at all that I was standing right next to him. I'm offended. Also, apparently it doesn't really work on that skill anyway. So we did precisely 6 damage to him. That's it, you know? You know, apparently that's just the extent to which we're gonna contribute. Oh, wait, but that's, oh, we could have deflected that. Do it again, do it again. I wasn't ready that time. I wasn't ready the first time, do it again. No, now he's not gonna do it. Oh, okay, well, I guess that's another way to finish the job, though.
That hurt them. Be ready.
Okay, so shield is definitely a bit of a mixed bag. It is surprisingly difficult to get enemies to attack us. Is the primary issue with it. It's almost like holding up a big deflecty shield in enemies' faces makes them hesitant to attack us. I can't imagine why that might be. But then every once in a while, things like that happen, and it works. It's just, you know, it takes a little time in between successful attacks. What the heck happened to you?
Get to cover.
Oh. Oh, no, you're not someone we can really deflect. Oh, hold on. This is an opportunity, though. Yup, go for it. Yep, do it again, sure. Both of you? Yeah, no, not the punching. That's better. Oh, okay. It does seem like we kind of need more health on that shield, though, to be honest with you. It does kind of just die after one enemy. Okay, you're gonna be a problem. Okay, let's get out of here.
No shield.
We did not deserve that kill. Ow. Shield! Come on, shoot it. You know, stop shooting all them! Don't make me jump with the shield just to get hit by, okay, well, the attempt was made. I would really love to have the shield back off cooldown right about now.
Member down.
When you use it, they don't attack it. When you need it, it's on cooldown.
That's how Apex gets it done. Come on.
Definitely a bit of a mixed bag. But you know what? Enleys only attack you when you don't want them to. It's been a universal law forever. This is true. This is true. I mean, we spent at least 50% of that match trying to invite enemies to attack us, and they really did not want to. They really did not want to. So, felt weird for that reason, but that was gold. So we should get a fair bit of experience from that. We put on a little XP booster because we're only planning to go for a little bronze match until turned into gold. Everyone else has fled. Well, everyone except for this one dude. We now have some levels to work with, though. So we could potentially get energy drain up to rank 5. Yes, we can afford that. Okay, so damage shields restored, recharge speed. How often are we trying to spam this? Might prefer the recharge speed, to be honest with you. Well, gets off cooldown more quickly, more total combos, yes. But if we're going to be holding up the shield for a long time in between uses, then that's basically our way to stall out the cooldown, I guess. So maybe it is better to go and make the individual uses more effective. Then we can level up throw slightly. Confirm. Okay. They're taking the Sentinel as well. Alright, fair enough. I wouldn't trust myself to be one of two people doing this. But, you know, if you are more confident than I am in my ability, then I suppose, why not? Sure. What could possibly go wrong? What could possibly go wrong? And there probably are some maps that are a lot better for this character than others, because there are probably some maps where it's more effective to just sit still and hold up your shield. I feel like the one we were just on would have been one of the best, where in that spot where the enemies tend to just line up in sort of a natural
Secure this position and stay sharp.
choke point.
I wonder if
You could just stand there and hold up the shield, but they still did not want to hit me. Okay, hold on. Okay, the Remnant, though, I feel like this is a good enemy. I feel like this is a good enemy. Basically, everyone shoots. A lot less melee stuff with Remnant. A lot more ranged attackers, and therefore a lot more projectiles and weapons that we can deflect. Like the Observers, I feel like really good to do this too. Depending on how quickly our shield breaks, yeah. Okay, so our shield breaks after it takes a certain amount of damage, right? Our passive reduces the amount of damage we take. Does our passive reduce the amount of damage our shield takes, and by extension, mean that our shield will stay up longer? Because if so, then that's very interesting. Oops, I meant to do that.
damn shield.
Okay, technically our shield does turn red when it's close to going down. That is useful. Usually it goes down so quickly that there's no real time between seeing the shield change color and dying. Or the shield going down, at least. Whereas that time it was more slow. What happens to the nullifiers? Does this work? Oh, it does work. I think. It does work very well. Ooh, I like that. Can our shield heal? If it doesn't take damage for a while? Probably not. Probably does not restore.
Tracking reinforcements.
And now we
Usual strategy is to do power combos with her, hold backlash while other powers are on cooldown. That makes sense. So power recharge doesn't matter as much. Yeah, that was kind of the logic behind taking the damage and shields restored rather than the cooldown on the energy drain.
no shield.
Need to do that. And probably still want to take elemental ammo a lot of the time, I imagine. But okay, so that, and it works with nullifiers. As we saw there, it works quite well with nullifier. Oops, that was supposed to be this. So theoretically, when this goes down, we will get some shields back. Not that it was enough to be a huge difference maker. I don't know which one I hit. I was hoping to do that, except that it didn't really work out so well. Oh, I thought there was an observer behind us. Ow, that's not great timing. Okay, so oh, no, but we're on cooldown. I do love this matchup, though. It really seems like nullifiers we are really good against. Feels like that might be the best enemy we've encountered thus far.
Mission accomplished.
Yeah, this could get interesting very quickly.
mission critical data. Find the location and upload the
Oh, I thought one of them was up here.
Very well.
You see, I'm not too keen on going that way right now. Kinda thinking we might just hang out with our friend. Even if I feel like most of the time splitting up for this objective is the way to go, I kinda still feel like I'm not exactly keen on going over there and soloing against a destroyer. No, it's supposed to be this. Destroyer coming this way. All right, so how do we fare against destroyers, out of curiosity? So this is a bad test. Does this work? We're about to find out. It does. It actually does. That's pretty sweet. So it definitely feels, what the heck happened there? It definitely feels like Remnant are out. A much better matchup for us. Oh, who's in? Don't worry, I will shield you. Maybe, depending on if this hits us. Except that it didn't. Ow. Yeah, no, that was inevitable. Thank you. Somehow you didn't get stunned out of that. Okay, I think we should just, you know, I was thinking the same thing. I agree.
Almost done.
Oh, this one's right out here. Right in the open, which is not a great thing. Ow. Oh, and I did that to nothing. Who's in here? Who is it? Are you? Probably, that's it. No? Someone else is in here with us? You? There we go. Okay, let's deal with this nullifier. Let's get his attention. Oh, there's 2 nullifiers. Okay. Do we have your attention? I'd like to have your attention.
That's a wrap. Hang in there.
Excuse me. Excuse me. I'd like your attention, please. Not like that. That's cheating. That's illegal. That was the wrong order as well. Now this is up again. So at least there's that.
3 more to go.
Well, it's the 3 in front of us. So how's it going, guys? See, this is kind of what I mean. There we go.
Watch your back.
Okay, okay, we're dancing. We're just dancing. We're just dancing a little bit.
Down to 1.
Wait for it. Wait for it. Wait for it.
Get to cover.
Everything is fine. Everything is fine.
Now, keep your guard up.
And now
Does count as a biotic kill, as we can now attest to. What are you talking about? That was a perfectly normal way for those nullifiers to be behaving.
destroyer on deck. Get to cover.
Ow. Oh, he's already dead. Never mind. Okay, yep. That was, wait, what? For a second there, the way that our camera went dark, but then it went light again, I was like, did we somehow instantly get automatically revived? I was very confused for a brief moment. So it seems like, yeah, nullifiers are best. Not really sure destroyers are all that great. Observers, though, when you're not stuck in the current situation we find ourselves in,
Teammate injured.
are probably pretty decent.
Watch your back.
Ow. I don't know what I hit.
Shields are
To
gone.
be honest with you, also no idea what I just climbed on. Wait for it. I gotcha. Don't worry. The perfect situation. Oh, when then the freaking breacher, man. Of all the things to ruin what could have been perfect, it was the breacher. They will never stop us, except if there's a freaking breacher again.
Shields are gone.
The breacher ruins everything. Nullifiers, destroyer, no, those are fine. The breacher, though. Don't mess with the breacher. Ow! Don't flank, that's illegal. Oh, and then an energy drain in the spot where you had already destroyed the enemy. Great. Oh, energy drain, please. Okay, oh, that was the destroyer, I'm pretty sure. Oh, look at that. We got a third person, though. Now everything will be totally fine, but are they an Asari Sentinel? That's the real question. If not, then I think we might have to uninvite them. Where are they? Let's see. They are definitely not an Asari Sentinel.
Enemies headed your way.
Okay, hold on. Shield up. This better not go down right before the destroyer goes off. Oh, that was almost tragic timing. It was tragic timing, just fortunately I anticipated our bad luck. Wait for it, wait for it, wait for it! Oh. Well then. What do we do now? I feel like we've lost our purpose. Excuse me. Excuse me. Pay attention to me. Oh, never mind. I take it back. Ow.
Squad member down.
And there's a, no, but it's a breacher. Nope, nope, nope. Breacher means no go. I think I missed the one that we primed. Wait for it. Just wait for it. Look at this. Beautiful. Oh, never mind. Never mind. No, that's not the great combo we were looking for. Just do it the old-fashioned way. Nuking all these things? Is there something else that's causing all the fire? It feels like every time we find ourselves in an interesting, shieldy situation, suddenly there's a bunch of fire. Oh. And the enemies go away. Or they kill us. Either or. Sometimes both. Maybe just a flaming turret, I think is what that is. Okay, come on. Come on. No, no, no. Stop and shoot at us. Stop and shoot!
Nice job, Apex. Keep
They
it
just
going.
don't want to attack us, man. They won't cooperate.
Enemy personnel were tracked to that location. Take them out. I hear you.
Surely the specified enemies will be especially aggressive.
Info on a new target incoming. Stand by.
Ow.
Squad member down.
Oh. It's okay. I knew that we could only trust the fellow Asari Sentinel anyway. This is gonna hurt a lot, isn't it? Yeah, see, most of the enemies are behind us. I'll be honest. Okay, I was gonna say, I'm pretty tempted to just nuke those guys behind us. You're ruining the plan. Wait, we're in a good spot. Look at this. So many So many enemies attacking us. Such great
Squad member
shield
down.
opportunity.
I'm reading a flat line.
Okay. 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 Where's our friend? One moment, friend. One moment, friend. Everything is fine. Just don't worry about it.
Target eliminated.
Don't worry about it. I totally knew that the objective was still going on. I totally knew that. I was just testing you to see if you knew that. Ow.
Squad member down.
I didn't take particular note, but it might be worth checking with the base, or with the Asari Adept, at least. She has way less shields and health than other characters, even when she was fully leveled. That may be the case here, too.
Teammate injured.
Okay, this is starting to get a little bit concerning, perhaps. The thing with this character being being a Sentinel is that we don't really get extra health or shields ever. We only get damage reduction. So we probably will have low health and shields for that reason. As for how that kind of all plays out once you factor in the damage reduction that we're getting instead of health and shields, that I'm not sure of.
Get to the extraction zone.
Wait, who did we actually hit? I think it was you. Wait for it. Oh, so as soon as we put the shield up, you stopped. Is that how it works, huh? There we go. That's more like it. There we go. This is more like it, as long as you stay away. Oh, okay. Oh, wait, hold on. We're not ready. We're not ready. No, we're not ready. Hold on. We're not ready yet. You could just wait a moment. Okay, now we're ready. Now if you could pay attention to us again. Excuse me, sir.
Squad member down.
Thank you? Maybe? Ow. Okay, never mind. I take it back. Maybe, maybe you? No, but we've established you're not a good target. There are absolutely people sneaking up behind us, though. A lot of them at that. Ow. Oh, that almost killed us at the very end.
Rings around me.
You know, just throw a little bit of a heal on at the last second. So yeah, I mean, obviously we weren't exactly carrying the team there, but as we were saying, we weren't really intending on taking this character on gold just yet anyway, so given the circumstances, still doesn't feel too bad. Look, we're unwavering. And also, apparently there was a daily for gold waves that we didn't even realize was a daily for today, but we're done with it now, so that's cool. Derelict is the other daily. Okay, well, I mean, that's good, because that means we can still do it with this character. What's not so good is the person who was carrying the team is now no longer in the party. So maybe we will duck out for a second here, and we'll take this opportunity as well to spec our character a little bit more, because I assume we leveled at least once or twice there. Okay, so we were saying we're probably only going to take energy drain to rank 5, because now it can prime, and we obviously did use it as a primer on a few occasions in that match. And then this is our primary detonator. Damage force, so this will not affect at least the damage you see here, and the force you see here will not affect the combo damage. What is this? We can also prime at rank 5. What? Huh. That's kind of interesting. Wait, hold on. Rolls gravity field to throw unshielded, unarmored targets away and detonate combo primers. Okay. This is just the preview it's showing here. Yeah, like that looks like throw. This does not look like throw, because that's pull and then throw. So I felt misled for a moment there, where I was looking at that right there, seeing that and thinking to myself, I don't feel like that's the experience I was having when I was using this ability. Where is this magnetic pull-like effect coming from? Because it doesn't seem like it's coming from throw. Am I missing out on something here? Yes, it's called pull. Okay, so we could get this, but then we wouldn't be able to afford a rank 4. This might not be all that urgent. I think it might be more urgent that we get some additional damage reduction here, and maybe take a peek at what our actual health number is. So as I was saying, I am a little curious. Should show up here. It is 485,258. Compare that here. Yeah, so this character is fully leveled, and I think has full fitness as well. And fitness actually gives health and shields, and yet she is still only slightly higher health and shields compared to a character who does not have any way to increase health and shields. Now, obviously, this is a little bit of an unfair comparison, because this character that we are playing right now, the Sentinel, has the damage reduction coming from the passives rather than health and shields directly. So, not exactly the same thing. Looked at the EA app install looking for a cache to clear. There was a whole install left and retitled old. Deleted it, and now you can join Pugs again. Whoa! Well done. Well done. I wonder if you're onto something there. Not just for yourself, but potentially for others as well. Now, if you'd like to play Andromeda, you're welcome to hop in with me, as you have been witnessing thus far. Obviously, I am still learning the ropes with a very new character, and not exactly contributing all that much to the matches we're playing in right now, but we are, of course, gaining levels, gaining experience in more ways than one, IRL and on the character. So, in theory, we should be getting better as time goes on. But why don't we see... there's a specific arena we're supposed to do, right? It was... remind me. Derelict? Yeah. Okay. So maybe we make a point of setting up for that. And then just... oopsie daisy. And then we'll just undo that. Then we'll redo it, and then we'll say whatever difficulty we can get for that. Gold? Okay, I mean, we've established it might not be pretty, but we can kind of, sort of make it work. So what were we throwing on? We were going XP booster, we were going maybe a defensive booster. That might be kind of overkill. There's probably some more creative things we could do, like cryo ammo, I don't know, to freeze enemies, or disruptor ammo to stun enemies, and that way it's a little bit easier to be a defensive character. Again, questions as to whether the biotic power damage increases the damage on our shield or not, I don't know. Maybe we'll just stick to this and nothing else. I think these guys are already going. Definitely are. Oh, it's wave 7. And we are extracting this very second. Okay. Good thing that we got in when we did. So if we hesitated for even 1 second, we would not have made it. I look down at the bottom of the screen, see, oh, it's wave 7. Then I see, oh, wait, the timer is going right now, and it's in the single digits. Yeah, no, I can't move at all, otherwise we're not going to extract. Well, that's one way. That's one way to play a match. Well, we did get 92,000 XP for taking approximately 4 steps and doing nothing else. Was it worth using an XP boosting consumable? Yeah, you know, maybe not, but that's beside the point. Okay, so now we can do more damage resistance or melee damage, weapon weight capacity. I think we're still looking to just do damage resistance here. Basically... Okay, someone else has fled. We'll make it happen. Oh wait, hold on. XP booster. Just let me throw an XP booster on. And look at that. Oh, we momentarily almost had another person. But yeah, I think the big thing is we just want to make it so that if we are using our shield a lot, hopefully we aren't going down as soon as our shield goes down, because obviously once our shield goes down, suddenly we're taking damage. So we want to have enough damage resistance that we at least have enough time to recognize, oh hey, we don't have a shield up anymore. Oh hey, we should probably move before we get annihilated.
Let's do it.
The sooner we start, the sooner we're finished.
So having more damage resistance gives us a little bit more of a window in which to react. That's what I'm thinking. Probably not a terrible idea to be hanging out relatively close to our teammate as well. Okay, now see, once again, thank you. Please do not run away as soon as we put up the shield. I don't appreciate that. No! Rude. I don't appreciate that either! What the heck, man? Why are all the enemies running away from us? What happens if we just hang out up here and, yeah, and block the enemies from getting up here? I mean, that's probably better to do on the Sentinels that have barrier, but still. Oh, what's that? What the heck? Okay, that is the guy who had joined us ever so briefly before. Okay, yep, keep doing that. Keep doing the part where you shoot yourself. Thank you. I thought that was a wraith.
3 more to go.
Oh, that's also a wraith, by the way. Oh, hold on. I was trying to do that.
Be ready. Enemies headed your way.
So one thing we really have yet to be able to do, oh, that was nice, is deflect one of the projectiles from the big Ascendant dudes. So that's one thing that I'd like to try to do in this match. Because otherwise it feels like Ket is not a great matchup for us, because there's a lot more enemies that are melee-y. With the wraiths and the brutes, or the, you know, the fiends. And those are not good enemies to use the shield against. Oh, looks like you're here somewhere. Don't know where exactly. Again. No. Good. Again. Yes. Continue. Proceed.
3 more to go.
Ow. Oh, no! Don't sidestep the thing that's gonna detonate the combo. That's just disrespectful. I put a lot of time and effort into setting that up. And you just said no.
Says the can't left genetic surveying devices in your area. Let's find
It's very inconsiderate. Don't worry, dude. I'll save you. I'll protect you.
1 device down.
Oh, what? Excuse me. Thank you. Wait, that wasn't even us. What the heck? Didn't count. Don't worry, gotcha covered.
Enemy tech shut down.
You can start shooting anytime now. Ow. Ow.
Almost done.
Suppose this shouldn't come as a surprise, but we're not so great when we get flanked. Shoot us, I dare you. I dare you. Do it. Do it. You won't.
Just 3 hostiles remaining.
Oh, wait, but it's one of the Ascendants. No.
Keep it up.
No.
Enemies incoming.
You can ignore them. Okay, never mind. I take it back then. Also, we successfully hit the wrong enemy. Come on. Come on. You can shoot any... Okay, no, I take it back. Don't shoot anytime. In fact, this would be a very bad time for you
Squad member down.
to start shooting. We hang out in front of them with the shield up. They refuse to shoot. The moment the shield is down,
You're dead.
suddenly, they would love to shoot.
Get to cover.
Like this.
Just 3 hostiles remaining.
Doesn't shoot. Doesn't shoot. Okay, now, okay. Got a little bit more going in our favor that time. They cooperated a little bit more.
Good. Stay sharp. Hostiles en route.
Okay, no, leave him alone. Leave him alone. Want him to start shooting. Okay, never mind that. Okay. Wait, hold on. The Fiend, not great. The Ascendant, however... It worked, I think! Except it didn't really go in the direction that we needed to go in. But in theory, it kind of, sort of worked. I think. Okay, do it. Wait, no, don't stop! No, don't stop him from doing it. It was gonna be cool. Hello. No, not really. There is another person here.
Hostiles remaining.
What? Thank you, throw. Yep. No. Stop hitting him. Stop hitting him. Leave him alone. He did nothing wrong.
got major enemy targets nearby. Let's take them out.
Oh, naturally, it's right where we were. I feel like that happened
Scratch one target.
moments ago for the other objective as well.
Info on a new target incoming. Stand by.
Watch the Ascendant.
Oh, okay. I am watching the Ascent. I'm no longer watching the Ascendant. Oh, never mind. Never mind.
Target eliminated.
Come on. Shoot the projectile. I dare you. I dare you. But not like that. Oh, or like that. Or like that.
Squad member down.
That was not part of the plan. Hey, anybody got a minute? Thanks, man. Wait for it. No! We're supposed to shoot it in this direction.
Teammate injured.
Okay, that's gonna hurt a lot.
Still tracking a target.
Also, we're kind of stuck.
Target down. Good work.
Oh, hold on. Wait for it. Wait for him to start shooting. That's when you pull it up. Because he doesn't really like to initiate if you already have the shield up. I think that's what I've started to learn. Because you can't just sit there with the shield, otherwise they get smart.
Enemies down. Keep your guard up. We're done here. Get yourself to the LZ.
So I guess you can, to a certain extent, deliberately, proactively put the shield up if you just don't want them to hit you in the first place. Oh, hello. But if you want them to start shooting at you so that you can deflect it like this, then you wait for it and do that. Yes, that's what we wanted. Now, I'm not really sure that damage-wise it did all that much. Hello. Did not know you were there. Once again, I also did not know that Fiend was there. Wait! Where'd it go? I don't know. But theoretically, we may have deflected it. And that's all that matters. I guess. Don't throw a grenade at us. We're your teammate, thank you very much. I thought we were friends. I might have to start reconsidering that, though. Ow, oh. Yeah, that hurts. It is kind of nice when you kill your teammate for us, though. Oh. Okay, still a minute. Okay, whoa! I was about to say, still kind of looking for one more enemy to take out before we go over to the LZ, and then I maybe looked in the wrong place for that enemy to be. And by wrong place, I mean off the edge of the map. Okay, now we gotta go. Let's get. Oh, they won't get a kill if our shield breaks.
That's how Apex gets it done. Come on home.
All right, that one felt a little bit better in terms of just not, you know, constantly going down and what have you. At the very least, starting to learn a little bit more about when and where to have the shield active. As I was starting to say there, it seems like you can't really just have it up 24/7, otherwise enemies are not going to shoot at you at all. Granted, maybe there are times when that's a good situation because you can kind of deliberately defend against enemies who are trying to stop your teammates from doing objectives or things like that. But if you're trying to actively deal damage with it, then it seems like you kind of have to bait enemies into initiating the attack, then you can deflect it back in their face. Okay, once again, everyone has left. It's okay, you know, I definitely don't take that personally. At least, not entirely. Okay, so power damage, melee damage, again, we don't really know to what extent, if any, the power damage is helping with the backlash. But we are starting to use energy drain and throw with some regularity, so there is still something to be said for that. Maybe it makes more sense to... I mean, I guess this is damage for all of our powers. This is probably still better. Even if the number is a little bit lower. Okay. Alright. And then I think we need one more match on that map still, right? Because we had that match where we popped in for the briefest of moments. And I really do mean briefest of moments. Okay. So we are still looking for derelicts. Let's see if we can hop into someone else's match where they're doing that. Any difficulty you can get us, I think we'll be fine. We'll make it work. Okay, granted, plat is maybe the one exception to that statement. That would be very difficult. Okay, and then they immediately bump it down to gold. Fair enough. That is a lot more comfortable. That's a lot more doable. Have we been taking the defensive, the cyclonic? We did, I thought, for one of the, at least one or two of the early matches, but I'm not sure that we took it on the previous match. I was going to say that maybe would have influenced how much we were able to stay alive more than the previous matches. Okay. I guess we'll leave it at just that then. Okay, so let's see. Outlaw this time. Gold, derelict. So basically we just need a full match, or technically we can go without extraction.
Secure this position. Enemy
And then
notable.
daily's done, and at that point we are free. We do whatever we want at that point. I don't even remember, what are we, level 8, level 9 on this character now? Something like that. And I think this is our first match against outlaws on this character. So we shall see how this matchup goes. No, what? That was not who that was supposed to hit. What the heck? That was convenient, though. That was convenient. Oh, okay. Little bonus explosions. Guess we'll take it. Oh. Oh, hello. You just threw that grenade at yourself? Does it really look like it for a second there? That's where you are. Oh, the sharpshooters could be really good to put the shield on for.
Go get 'em.
Didn't quite time it right on that one, though, I don't think.
One member
Oh,
down.
hold on.
All clear for now. Hostiles en route.
Oh, do we have a full four now? I think we have full lobby at this point. Okay. Hit you. Detonate you. Maybe under ideal circumstances we would have waited slightly longer, seen if we could have gotten more value out of the explosion, but so be it. Okay, now if you wanna, okay, hold on, let's see. Anybody gonna continue to shoot? A little bit, maybe, kinda, sorta. There we go. That was a very interesting pose you just struck. Oh, oops. What about these guys? Berserkers. See, I'm trying to walk in front of you as you're shooting. It's not working.
Enemies cleared. Stay alert.
Alright, devices.
The enemy's tapping.
Just take a
into
guess
civilian
where it's going to
combat.
end up, and it is on the opposite side of the map. Oh, Hydras could be very good enemies against, assuming that we can survive multiple, or the shield can survive multiple missiles. Wait for it. I mean, pretty much. The shield did go down, but I think we still tanked all the hits. As for whether they actually went off and hit anything useful, that's maybe a different question. Oh, hello. Yes. Greetings to you too.
Squad member down.
I don't know if the flat cannon, we can deflect that at all. I'm curious. Okay, but your melee, we definitely can't deflect. That will not work.
Squad member down.
Okay.
I'm reading a
Why don't we protect them as they do this? Especially because we're running out of time. Whoa.
nearly through.
We... A lot less time than I realized. On that one. That was a little scary. Oh, okay, no, we'll just jump on the enemy's heads. That's what we'll do. I've decided.
Shields
Enemy
are
tech
gone.
is deactivated. Objective complete.
Somehow we still got 3 stars from that, despite the fact that we had about 3 seconds left on one of them. Yeah, that was not my best aiming I've ever done. Okay, no, you weren't supposed to melee me. You were supposed to do the flat cannon. You're supposed to do the flat cannon. Do the flat cannon. Stop this nonsense.
3 left. Go get 'em.
Oh, well, that missed. Hello, sir. What I think of you.
All clear for now.
Okay. I was prepared to shield if he started firing at us, but the need never arose, oddly enough.
Enemies incoming.
Hydra in the
Okay,
mix.
so yes, seemed like it wasn't bad. Shielding against the Hydra. Okay, some of those definitely hit us, right? I think. As in, like, the shield only blocked a few of them, and a few more actually dealt damage to us.
Injured.
Almost there.
Teammate injured.
Okay, hold on, because things are going on over there, apparently. Also, we're about to go down if we're not careful. What is happening over here, though, is what I'm wondering. Oh, there's a grenade somewhere here. Not precisely sure where. What was the way that raider was moving? It was very odd. It's very off-putting. Where did our teammate go down? I think they might have revived themselves. Also, who is shooting us? You? Okay, that's nice. I'm wounded!
3 more to go.
What the heck?
Enemy's clear. Stay alert.
Nice.
Enemies incoming.
Betting on this spawn. And, yeah. Maybe not the ideal enemy for it, but... Okay, maybe not the ideal enemy for it. Did all of those hit the cover in front of us? I think that might have been the case. Also, please come back here, because I missed on every single one of those shots. That's a lot of enemies there, isn't it? Oh, hello. Yes, continue. Good job. More, please. I mean, sick backflip. I respect it, but at the same time, please continue to shoot at me. Okay, you know this is getting a little excessive at this point. Thank you.
Get to cover.
But no, don't do that. That's not allowed. It's a little awkward at times how the cooldown. Oh, that it was a teammate that I just tried to attack. But the cooldown on energy drain and on throw is rather different, at least by a few seconds.
Shields
Ow.
are gone.
Member down.
Which can put us in this spot where it's like, okay, well,
And you're dead.
Just
my detonator comes off cooldown more quickly than my primer, which just is not ideal.
reload. We're tracking
I think technically at rank 5 we could get throw to become a primer, but we are not there yet. And I'm not even sure if that is something we'll choose to do. Not yet, at least.
Intelligence needs data from your location. Look for an entry point.
It's our spot. You shall not pass. I mean, so they aren't really attacking us. Does that mean it's working? It's working, guys, right? It's working beautifully. Oh, I thought that was a teammate for a second. It was not, as it turned out.
Teammate injured.
Wait. What? No, you're not allowed to attack me from behind.
Member down. Squad member down.
You're only allowed to directly target my shield and nothing else. The mere prospect alone of you out targeting a different part of my body is ridiculous.
Thanks.
Data's received.
Oh, okay. That works, I guess. Ow. And they immediately shoot me in the butt. The lack of respect is palpable.
Just 3 hostiles remaining.
Shields are gone.
Ow!
Member down.
You see the way that our squad mate just looked so judgmentally down at us? Really, dude? That was basically the last enemy. Well, don't hang out in that spot that we've used every single wave as the one that we've been waiting for enemies to spawn in. Oh, that was interesting. Raya conveniently walked right into that. Please get back here, so I might punch you in the face. Thank you. Oh, that was interesting. That is very fast Audi. Also, I'm pretty sure that there's a big mech behind us. Hydra. That's because there is. Wait for it. Oh, hold on. Don't wait for it. Okay. Note to self. Ow! It does not block the energy drains. Hadn't tested that yet. Confirmed. Does not work. That makes me think the flat cannon probably also does not work. Although we've technically still not tested that either. Alright, let's go get a friend here. Oh, never mind. Our teammate will get our friend. Okay, maybe we can test this now. Stop melee! We know it doesn't work with melee. Stop getting into melee range. Whoa, hello. Okay, you know, that was not really part of the plan either. I'm just gonna peacefully walk toward the LZ now. Okay, maybe not. Everything is fine. Everything is maybe fine. Everything is, ow, hopefully fine. Did you see what happened to the trajectory of that last minute throw? Oh my goodness. It went everywhere. All right. Oh, what? Someone didn't make it in? No! So once again, I mean, it's not like we're carrying or anything like that, but it's not like we're doing nothing either. Did we level up on that one, or did we just miss out? We have 3 skill points here, which is enough to upgrade throw. I feel like we want to wait to get a level 4 or maybe even level 5 skill. I mean, yes, this will help a little bit for damage at least, but okay, sure. I guess we'll do it. All right, one moment. There we are. We're now 11. Okay, we're getting there. We're getting there. At the point now where, you know, we have some skill points to work with for sure. It's not like we're just barely scrounging by with the starting skill points. So characters starting to take shape. Oh, also I think we did finish the daily with that previous match there. So technically speaking, we don't need to be on Derelict anymore. We could go for a different lobby where they're just taking whatever map they can get. But, I mean, these people are playing on gold, so it is decent for leveling up at least, and it's a full lobby. So it is nice in that sense as well. That's kind of interesting. Well, that was very interesting. Owie, please stop that. Yeah, I know you're there too. Oh, never mind. I did not know that you're dead though. Oh, I keep on attacking enemies right as our teammates kill them. And by attacking, I mean specifically using skills with cooldowns. Little painful. Bada booey.
I'm reading a flat line.
Oh, wait.
Just 3 hostiles remaining.
No!
That hurt them. Be ready. Enemies incoming.
Not this spot. Now, this spot, of course. Oh, there's a lot of people over. I do love the ragdolls. That guy really looked like he just got up when he was a headless zombie. Yeah, there's another one of you over there. Hello. Oh, no, you're not about to start shooting at us. Not yet, at least. Hold on, wait your turn. Then you'll get sent flying off the edge of the map. I think, yeah, I'm pretty sure that is what happened there. Oh, hello. Wait, hold on. Wait for it. Wait for it. Please start shooting so that I can then do this. Beautiful. Did he headshot himself? I think he did. That was amazing. Oh, no, I was gonna detonate that. That didn't even count as us priming the combo. Excuse me, I would like to file a formal complaint. I would like to speak to your manager.
Find artifacts
Look at
and return
that.
to the drop
It's
point.
our spot,
Mark the
man.
first location on your HUD.
This is our spot.
No shield.
Oh, I really wanted you to shoot that at us. Also, there's definitely a grenade right on top of us.
Got the drop.
Oh, well, no, I'm an idiot. I thought that it was devices, not pizza delivery, so I was just kind of hanging out there, not realizing that I actually had to deliver it. I thought that the next device was just coincidentally on the LT. Probably could have been a little bit quicker with the whole delivery thing, had I realized it was pizza. Hello, enemy that is going to try to sync kill me. Goodbye, enemy that is going to try to sync kill me. Hello, LZ, now that I've recognized that this is actually pizza delivery. Ow. No, that's not a great enemy to do that, huh?
Almost done. Artifact recovered.
Oh, hold on.
Squad member
Oh.
down.
Help you in a second. We can make that, right? Can we shield while we have the objective?
Artifact recovery is complete. Nice job.
I mean, obviously now it's a little late to test, but I'm kind of curious. As most other skills you can use. Well, everyone, what the heck happened here? Don't worry, I got you covered. Maybe, possibly, except for the part where I don't.
Three more to go. All enemies clear. Keep it up.
Way to go.
Alright, get back. Ready to go to the lucky spot. Obviously they're gonna spawn there, I mean it goes without saying. Didn't need me to tell you that. Perfect timing. Thank you. What? Excuse me, where did you come from? I was just over here. Just spawned directly behind me. Oh, that's a bad time to have the shield down off cooldown. Say otherwise, and a great opportunity to use it. Please come back here, sir.
Get down.
Sensors clear for now. Great shooting.
Right now we're
Incoming.
directly in the spot. It is our lucky spot, and therefore we're going to block the spawn. Except that we kind of didn't. A little bit. That didn't really work. Also, I disliked the part where he threw the grenade at us. Thought we were building a relationship together on a foundation of trust. And then when you go and you stab me in the back like that, I feel like
No shield.
Squad member
we
down.
can't trust each other anymore. I feel like that was all for naught.
Thank you.
Wait for it. Wait for it. Wait for it. Yes, that's what we're looking for.
Watch your back.
Oh, that missed. So does this work on the... Ow. Ascendant? Not really. Does not dissuade them from doing that. So, I mean, it does make it easier to shoot it back in their face, I guess. Oh, hello.
3 more to go.
But also does not block their little attack.
All clear for now.
Their non-orb attack.
Key enemy personnel were tracked to that location. Take
And
them
once
out.
again, we are in the special spot.
Target down. Info on a new target incoming. Stand by.
What the heck was that? Excuse me?
Target eliminated.
Okay, we got the big guy. I think we've established this does not work on that skill that he just used. Whatever that's worth.
Reading a flat.
That's not great. Don't worry. We'll get you.
Nice takedown.
Everything is fine. Maybe. Oh, I was not ready for that one. I was too busy attacking the other dudes. Wait for it. This one I am ready for. Beautiful. There is definitely a fiend directly behind us, by the way. In case you're wondering. It is over there.
Reading a flat line.
We might need to heal, and then possibly nuke, and then possibly revive our entire team.
Teammate injured.
And that statement remains true, I believe. We are going to die before we complete this. Yes, that is a true statement. Not gonna lie, I saw the floating engineer orb above one of our teammates' heads out of the corner of our eye there, and I was not 100% sure if they were a squad mate or if they were an ascendant.
Time to go. Get to the extraction site.
Special spot. You know they're here. Oh, except that did not hit them. Oh, that's on cooldown still. Never mind. I take it back. Excuse me. Why did you stop? kill
Reading a
that dude?
flatline.
Your G survived with a tiny bit of HP. Big frog. That was close. Oh, you are still down. You are not where I thought you were. That's not... Oh, okay, you did revive him. Shoot your orb, I dare ya. I dare ya. Ow. Okay, hold on. Okay, wait, give me a second. Give me... Ow.
Reading a flatline.
A second before you do that. Preferably.
Squad member down.
Hang tight.
Teammate injured.
Okay, things are maybe getting a little out of hand here.
I owe you.
Teammate injured.
Little out of hand here.
Get down.
Get you. Ow. Ow. Also, ow. That is definitely the dude that we almost killed before, and then he disappeared and we weren't sure what happened to him. Probably just kill this guy rather than trying to... Yeah, that was probably a mistake. Bounce that back, no worries.
Target's down. Everyone standing. Drinks are on me.
Everything is fine. Little bit of chaos, but there's nothing wrong with that. Look at that. We even were contributing a little bit more this time around. Granted, that is in part because I was somewhat aggressive with nukes. But we're growing up. We're figuring things out. And with 6 skill points, the world is our metaphorical oyster. Recharge speed, I think we still want damage force. But we can only afford either that for the passive or for throw, but not both. I don't know if we want radius throw or not. Why don't we postpone that decision and not really think about it, but make ourselves think that we're going to think about it, if you see what I'm thinking about, by taking the passive first. Oh, gold apex. Go for the eyes. What weapon? We have the hurricane. Yeah, that's maybe not the best weapon for that situation. Should we switch that? I mean, I'm not really all that keen on going the sniper route. Even just switching over to eagle, make it at least a little bit easier. Or we just turn our brains off and do this. Which, I mean, we could... No, let's do, not this. Let's do... Where are you? Ghost of the Siphon variety. Guess we'll go... Accuracy makes sense, especially under these circumstances. Okay. I think that works. Did we throw on an XP booster? We did not. I mean, especially for the Apex, that probably makes sense. Yeah, we have at least one paw user. Other person was using several siphon weapons. Falcon. Okay. Okay. And we could go even more in on consumables if we were concerned and do something like targeting VI. Go all in on that, or even getting some ammo for more consistent priming. I mean, we're usually pretty good with the whole energy drain then throw, but in case something goes awry, or we have one of those frustrating, well, we can prime, but we can't detonate right now situations. Oh. Yeah, you know what? You know what? No thanks. If everybody's gonna run away like that, suddenly I'm not as enthusiastic. Okay, so as I was saying, we are now done with the daily, so we don't need to go on derelict, so we could go for whatever here. We could do the daily, or the apex rather, if we really wanted to. What if we just do a gold and just see what happens? Ah, it is naturally the same group, with one person who will not ready up. We could make our own gold lobby, because maybe the problem is everyone who wants to play gold gets stuck in that lobby and there's someone who may or may not be AFK. Or what? What? Oh. Okay, I'm pretty sure this is one of the people we were just playing with in the not-so-distant past. And if they were in the previous match, which was pretty chaotic, that was gold, and we were not exactly comfortably coasting through it. Yeah, I was gonna say, so you know what? That probably means not exactly the best way for us to be duoing things. Maybe now? This is one of the people from before, but this is not the person who refused to ready up. So in that sense, at least we should be okay. Right, they readied it as derelicts. I mean, understandable. Some people might still need it. So, okay. And we did put on some consumables, which is probably not a bad thing, because at this point, you know, we're not great. We're still not perfect from a level standpoint, at least. Certainly not perfect from a gameplay standpoint yet. We're still figuring things out on this character, so... And they're a level 20 infiltrator, so that's probably a good thing. That'll help a lot for objectives, at the very least. Didn't notice what weapon they took, but hopefully they have something pretty solid.
Enemies on the move. Be ready.
Oh, I did take a scope.
Andromeda.
Not just any old accuracy and actual scope, which I'm not thrilled about. Oh, but I do like this. Oh, hold on, I did it too early. We're just gonna have a stare down now, aren't we? Mexican standoff. How long do you think we can stand here for before something comes and interrupts one of us? Surely that'll happen at some point, right? Hey, he changed his mind. That is not the way I foresaw that situation ending. Ow. That was probably a more likely way that I saw that situation ending. Okay, that guy will stomp us. Unless you do that just quickly enough. Now I'm just imagining this pug seeing us, deliberately staring at that enemy for a solid minute asking themselves what on earth is wrong with lids. Well, it's not exactly like that's all that out of the ordinary for us, let's be honest.
No shields.
Yeah, getting a better feel for the right combination of using the shield along with...
Get down.
Ow. Oh, that's off cooldown, or on cooldown. We cannot use it yet, the shield. But a better feel for, at least under ideal circumstances, when we would use which ability. And how often to switch between them.
3 more to go.
Damn shield.
Enemies down. Keep your guard up.
Another battle down.
Enemies incoming.
Let's clear out.
And a lot over here. One moment, please, sir. Thank you. Appreciate your patience. Wait for it. Come on. Oh, no. Don't shoot us from behind. That's illegal. Yeah, I guess getting stuck out here in the middle where they can attack us from a bunch of different directions is, in general, not a great place to get stuck. We are out, kind of asking for them to hit us from behind, which you are still doing, even from here?
Thank you.
That was nice. That was close. Ow. That was unfortunate timing. As was that need to reload.
Get down.
Yeah, that was just... Everything that could have gone wrong from a cooldown standpoint did go wrong. See, it's just not a lot we could have done about that. Come on. Come on.
Shields are gone.
I really thought that was gonna be at or near the end of the wave.
Damn shield.
Ah, oh, when I knew we were about to die, I just needed to get the energy drain target
Just 3 hostiles
lined
remaining.
up, and I did not quickly enough. That's a little frustrating.
Saved me.
Oh, now that's not the way I wanted you to approach that situation.
All clear for now. Intel shows key enemy personnel in that area. Don't let them leave.
Received. Destroyer on deck.
Scratch 1 target.
destroyer actively shooting at us right now? Not yet. Oh, well there it is. You know... What? Excuse me?
Target down.
Alright, this is gonna be the progenitor, right? Not just a normal destroyer, but a super destroyer. Yep. There, what the heck? You know, that's not exactly the way that I was planning for that to go. Alright, you know what? Okay, granted he was about to get us up, but felt like there were enough things there that was warranted. This is not gonna work because that's not an actual projectile attack.
Shields are gone.
Okay, this hurts. And we're doing this again. Finishing the job. Ow. Maybe? Is he? It's dead now, right? Okay, yes. We've a third now? We've a third. Okay. Oh, that's one of the people we were playing with before, wasn't it? Okay, could you please stop doing this? Thank you. Not my best shooting. And I missed. Okay, but at least we have a third now, so... But I did blow through a lot of consumables on that way, but I mean, that was one of the objectives, right? Love if we had just a little more damage so that would actually, ow, get a kill. That is cool how we can actually get shields back while we have our shield up there. Please do that, thank you. That nullifier was very keen on just sitting there doing nothing. Oh, there's a destroyer there all of a sudden. Does complicate things a bit. That's maybe not the best place to be standing. Oh, did we just get a fourth and now it is basically the same team that we had previously? Oh, that was interesting. Not sure if we've really confirmed with the big charge-up cannon shot from the destroyer, if we're able to deflect that yet. No, we tried on one prior occasion, but I'm not really sure we got a clean look at it. I was trying to start making our way over to the squad mate, who was down, who we did end up getting very close to, only to roll down the staircase and suddenly everyone is dead over here. Hey, how's it going, man? It's a great staircase over here, isn't it? Gotta tell you, the floor is in fact made of floor. Surprising as that may be. Okay, so the turrets, not great. Not great trying to deflect those, because they have a lot, well, the destroyer itself and the turrets themselves have lots of health. So, not that noticeable, the damage dealt. Ow! And also it has enough damage that it can break through the shield pretty quickly and easily. So for all those reasons, not the best. Not the best to target that. Oh, hello. That didn't set off the prime because apparently we hit different grabby dudes on each skill. That kind of stinks. Just looking forward to it blowing up both of them simultaneously. Where are you? Oh. Okay, retrieval. It's pizza, not just devices. Note to self. Okay, we've got that. I'm gonna just chill over here for a minute. There is an enemy behind us, by the way, who is gonna do that and kill us. Is kind of what I was implying there. But wait! Is anyone getting the device? Yes, now they are. We will protect them, of course. Oh, I was about to say, it seems like people are going more for the revive than the objective. Maybe that was why. Okay, so that was the thing that I was trying to block. And it does block it. Didn't really manage to deflect it back at the destroyer, though. Okay, well, I mean, there are a lot of dead people here. Myself included, apparently. Thank you. Let's get the objective. It's good pizza. I mean, it kind of worked. All right. Not too bad on that part, at least. Ow, what? Where'd you come from? Get away. Get away. Get away. What? Get away. They're everywhere. They're everywhere. They're actually everywhere. Ow! And apparently the destroyer was eyeing us that entire time as well. Yeah, okay. Alright. Okay, so one person did bleed out, for what it's worth. You're also almost dead, though? Oh, but naturally there's another destroyer, of course. What about the other destroyer? But he's also dead, don't worry about it. Hold on. It's extraction, don't worry. It's the end of the match, everything is fine. That's the bigger enemy. I'd appreciate it if you would... Yeah, there we go. Actually, hit yourself in the process. Oh, that's still on cooldown. Uh-oh. Hello. Ah, wasn't quick enough. Oh, there's a destroyer there. Maybe a destroyer there. Ow, ow. Just want the destroyer to open its big cannon. Oh, not that it matters, it's down anyway. Hello to you too. What? Where'd you go? Okay, we should go. We should probably go. Alright, everybody in. Another one that maybe wasn't the cleanest, the smoothest of matches, but ultimately we did make it work, kind of. At least a little bit. And look at that. Still making it work. And leveling up in the process. Beautiful. Just beautiful. Okay, now we have 5 points. We could go defensively for more damage resistance. Weapons damage, combo damage, and radius. That does seem like that could be pretty useful for us. That's a lot of combo damage, that's a lot of radius, because especially right now, our primary combo, our energy drain plus throw, is usually not enough to take out enemies from that alone. So I think getting extra damage on the combo can get us to an important damage threshold, where now it should be able to destroy mooks with one explosion. At least, we might have technically been doing it on occasion with Remnant because we have slightly more damage against synthetics on energy drain. I think that's the case at this point. But for organic enemies, so the cat and the outlaws, I don't think we were able to one-shot with, or to the extent that you can say one-shot for a combo that takes 2 separate skills and then has an explosion after, but you know what I mean. Just using that combination was not quite enough to take people out. Okay, well now we're going all in on crazy biotic combos, it seems like. So that works for me, I suppose. Oh, we're the host. I was gonna say, maybe we don't need to have it on Derelict anymore. That's up to us. So we can make that random. if we would like to. We can also switch off Remnant if we'd like to. So maybe we do that. We'll just throw on a little XP booster because we're running out of those uncommon ones, or at least getting kind of close to running out of them, and we obviously have plenty of use for them still for other characters. And the most important part, I think, generally speaking, is of course the very beginning when you're still a really low-level character and you have little to no skills to work with, and then you're just desperate to get any level so you can at least do something in the matches, and we're not really at that point anymore. Okay, so what do we get? It's still Remnant, but we're on Icebreaker now. What do we think about hanging out up here? I mean, I feel like in general, if you... Not that it's... Maybe not that it's the most exciting thing in the world, but I do think that camping with this character to a certain extent is perhaps a decent thing to do, because you can kind of lock down an area. Granted. Oh, okay. I'm not really sure what happened to our throw there. But yeah, if our squad mates take everyone out before they get to us, then maybe that's a little less meaningful for us to do this. Oh, never mind. You had already done boom.
Damn shields!
That is pretty funny that we can bounce it back from even this range. Oh, hello. Greetings to you. So that's still not enough to one-shot. Wow. Even after we got our extra damage?
Damn shields!
That surprises me. I want to get back over here. Or, you know, just clip through the ground. Whoa! Okay, that's not the enemy that I was trying to target. When you just appear directly in front of me as I was in the middle of the animation to do that. Oh, we got a fourth. It is not someone who I think we were playing with earlier today. And that's fine. Just that, it's kind of odd how we had functionally had the same group of people. Even after some people left, they eventually found their way back over. Not now. Not anymore. Oh, maybe not. Yeah, I think the downside of this spot, even if it does at times encourage the enemies to come up to meet you, is that it does kind of necessitate some longer range stuff. And if the enemies don't come to get you, at least. And that is not great for us. So we don't have great range, at least not with our shield. Well, I mean, we established that we can basically still deflect stuff at enemies from almost the entire length of the map, and they'll still take damage from it, so that does work. I mean, the ghost is okay at certainly medium range. Long range starts to get a little bit iffy. But we do have the scope on it. We do have the extra accuracy from that. Yeah, someone else is using elemental ammo, because just energy drain alone is getting some detonations when I'm not expecting it to. And that is causing me to also waste the throw. I'm assuming we need the throw for detonation, except we don't. Hold
Shields are
on.
gone.
Then I end up using the skills in the wrong order, and it doesn't work. On my way.
Get down. Please hold on.
Who is left? Oh, no one is left, is the answer to that question. The wave is over, Lids, in case you haven't noticed.
Destroyer on deck. Take cover. No shield.
Owie. Owie. Wow. All three of us went down in quick succession. How's it going, buddy? Oh no. Okay, hold on. I'm just gonna hang out here and block some shots. Hopefully make life a little bit easier for our squad mates. Oh, you, go away. Who is shooting us from over here? Okay. It's just that we were kind of in a pit of fire for a second there, which for some reason was making it seem as if we were getting attacked from behind. There we go, no problem. Look, we're a tank. We don't even need to deal the damage. We don't even technically need to take the damage. Just holding up a shield next to enemies' faces will distract them, while our teammates do all the damage on our behalf. We're just the decoy. So that really does not feel like it's doing much more damage than it was in the past. Even after we very recently, theoretically, upgraded that with a fair bit more combo damage.
Get down.
I mean, technically, of course, observers are not basic enemies. They're a little bit stronger than that, so maybe that's why not having as much success. Wait. No, you're not supposed to do that. You're not supposed, and then you pick the worst possible time to actually choose to shoot me. I've been absolutely duped. Been fooled. Bamboozled, even. See, this... It's not the first time this has happened to us. Where we've chosen to all go down at... Whoa. Basically the same time. That was kind of convenient timing.
No shield.
What? I was supposed to go boom. Oh. Oh. Okay, I'm no longer as keen to go in this direction.
Damn shield.
Suddenly, I'm a little less enthusiastic about having chosen to go this way. maybe if we don't do anything to it, you won't notice we're here. That should have gone boom. That's disappointing. Also, please allow us to hit you. And I guess with good timing, we can kind of still be decent against the destroyers. Well, that stinks. Still tricky though with the time when they're not charging up the big shot, when their turrets are active. That can be a little tricky. Especially when I try to use a skill that is still on cooldown.
You're a
This
good
is
one.
not a bad time to do this, and then that. Let's go. No, don't do that. Don't ruin everything. The grabby dudes have continued to be, they are fast when they want to be, but the grabby dudes have continued to be a problem for us. Okay, did that person not just die, but actually disconnect? No, I don't know what happened to them. Am I wrong in thinking there was something here? Yeah, no, there definitely was. Yeah, those things just really do not like our friend here. Never mind. Can I get my cooldown back, please? I'd like a refund. What is your refund policy on energy drains used on the last enemy of the wave when your teammate takes it out just before you get the hit? Owie. Owie. Yep, I should have just put up the shield more quickly. Or, you know, just not. Also, it's a hack that I did not even realize was active right now. So maybe I should be heading over there instead.
Damn shields.
I totally knew it was an objective wave. What are you talking about? I knew that. Don't be silly. Why would I not realize it was an objective wave? Okay, no, don't. Okay, don't walk in front of me when it's about to do that to us. Trying to help you here. Trying to help you here. Oh, what? You were dead in front of us the entire time? Also, the objective is over? Well, you could have told me that. That much I did not know. Oh, hello. Let's go get ourselves into a bit of trouble, shall we? Oh, that nullifier is dead. That one is not. Try again. No, not now, though. Not immediately after I take down the shield. You gotta do it when I ask you the first time.
Destroyer on deck.
Don't they? That's not a destroyer. Oh, that's also not particularly good. Oh, well, I found the destroyer. So much for my jumping shield strats. Ow. Please stop that. Ow. Ah, once again, it's these dudes. All right, this is our last gel for what it's worth. I mean, well, okay, never mind. No, we don't need it. Everything may or may not be fine. Oh, that was the guy who revived us, by the way. Stay behind me. I will protect you. Totally fine. No problems whatsoever. What's up, Dijo? How's it going? We are trying out the Asari Sentinel, focusing primarily on her shield ability. And, you know, the results have varied. We're, in general, starting to get the hang of this character a little bit more, although I will say I think that now my exhaustion is starting to get the better of me to the point where I'm definitely doing more silly things and or just not reacting as quickly as I was reacting a mere half hour ago or so, which is maybe skewing the results a bit. And perhaps for that reason, we might just go for one more. Just woke up, waiting for Starbucks to open so you can order some coffee. You know, just getting back into some Mass Effect Andromeda multiplayer. Okay, at 3 points we can't do much. Can't really do anything there. We could throw on a little bit more of the XP boosters. And sure, maybe this time we'll throw on a biotic power amp and see if we can figure out if that works with our shield. Anything else? I mean, we could go for... Yeah, so that... Commando... I mean, we could swap commando package for the... What's it called? Biotic... Or adaptive war amp, rather. Pure biotic damage. So now we can maybe figure out. Have you maxed out everything on Andromeda? That's saying something. Mass Effect 3, I understand. I mean, we basically, for Mass Effect 3, which we're doing tomorrow, I'd like to come up with a bunch of silly and crazy challenges and themes and what have you to spice things up a little bit so that we always have something new to try out, even if it's still the same characters and the same weapons and enemies. There's still ways to keep things interesting there. Whereas Andromeda, granted I'm newer to it, much newer to it, but it does seem like there's a lot more stuff to unlock and it takes so much longer to do all that because you have all the alternate versions of weapons, which is, I think, the primary thing that... Oh, hello. I knew you were there. Okay, so this doesn't really work so well in the whole melee thing. Oh, what? Okay, no, that's illegal. Wait, is this still gold? Yeah, this... Well, I'm the host, so it better be. So I don't remember switching it. But yeah, that you are not allowed to be a shieldy user. There can only be one shieldy user, and she does not share power. Oh, okay, no, but you aren't. No. I was about to hit you. Hold on. One moment, please. What's the matter? Oh, and away it goes. Out of the park. Ow. Please. Ow. Wait until I get my skills off cooldown. Maxed out everything when they had the guaranteed stuff. Wait, ME3 just before Andromeda came out. Yeah, Andromeda, I think, is much harder to max everything out, comparatively speaking. And I'm not just saying that because I've been playing Mass Effect 3 for longer than I've played Andromeda, and therefore I have more Andromeda, or rather I have more Mass Effect 3 stuff. There's just more stuff in Andromeda because you have the basically 3 separate versions for each individual weapon, which starts to add up very quickly. It's a convenient time for you to jump right on. All right, set off the explosion. Oh, okay, never mind.
Squad member down.
That's the first time we've deflected one of the sniper shots. I would say I was hoping it would deal more damage, but it did one-shot their shields. I don't really think we can... It might quite literally be impossible for it to do more than that, because it might still have shield gate.
I'm reading a flat line.
Ow. Oh no, they've got that taken care of. Don't worry about them. Does that work?
Just 3 hostiles.
It's our first time actually getting the timing right on that for the black cannon. Didn't seem like we were taking damage, but then again, we definitely didn't really deflect it back at him. It's not really a projectile, so I kind of understand from that standpoint why it wouldn't deflect.
Ready.
Oh, the bugged equipment is what you're missing. Okay, fair enough. Fair enough. Oh, but yeah, do you mean just equipment? Or do you mean, like, as in the gear upgrade stuffs? Or do you mean characters and weapons as well? Because getting all the characters and weapons maxed out is a lot harder than just getting all the gear slots. I was about to go for the objective. Okay, this is just devices, not pizza.
One device.
Noted. Okay, very good timing. Just enough time to finish the objective. Are you? Oh, really looked like they were just chilling right next to the device without actually doing anything about it. Oh, that's gonna be a bad thing for us. What? Oh, we must have gotten hit by one of the flanking people. I was gonna say, definitely was not the person staring right in front of us, who we were very clearly blocking with our shield. Better not have been that person.
Teammate injured.
No! That time we did not get the timing right. Especially because that's not good. Okay, and we're running out of time to finish this, so we definitely need to do that. And then let's protect our teammate.
All enemy devices shut down. Good
There.
job.
Maybe not exactly how we planned for that one to play out, but we made it work. Wait for it, wait for it. Yeah, I mean, it does still need more health on the barrier for that to really work. Yeah, we should go help them. No! That's not good.
Hope I'm fast enough.
Yeah, because I was not fast enough on the other. Oh, hello. Oh, those are both enemies. They're just hanging out there. They were so stationary that I was a little taken aback. Thought they were just furniture at first, to be honest.
Enemies clear. Stay alert. Hostiles en route.
Oh, that wasn't very nice. Nor was that. Oh, what? Hello, sir. How's it going? Nice to meet you too. Kind of wanted to walk back into that when I realized, oh hey, yeah, we can just deflect that. And possibly hit these raiders who are just hanging out here.
Shields are gone. Need ammo.
Do I? A little bit. No, not really. I take that back. Why are you telling me I need ammo? That's an unfortunate place to use throw.
Watch your back.
Alright. You know, can we deflect grenades? Haven't tried that yet. I bet we can.
Squad member down.
Hold on. See, the thing is you have to punch your allies first. Then they'll thank you when they get up.
Three more to go. Nice job, Apex. Keep it going. Enemies incoming.
All right, Josh.
Nope, you did not start shooting at us yet. Now we do this. Oh, that time, wait, what? That time we were able to block all of them, and it was still up afterward. Our shield, okay, now that's not good though, because it is not off cooldown. But why did we much more easily tank it that time than any other time? Did some of the missiles just miss altogether, maybe? But yeah, structural ergonomics, there's one more, right, that's bugged? That you can only get from a specific pack. And by a specific pack, I mean actually a specific DLC. It gives you, like, a unique,
Teammate injured.
a unique box that you can't otherwise purchase. Even with the DLC?
Thank you.
Okay, but you got it when you did when you purchased the DLC, right? Thank you. No, you still, what? Oh, wait, one of the DLCs gives you one, and you need a different DLC for the other, right?
Three left. Go get them.
Like there are 2 DLCs, and they each can give you one of the bugged equipment slots. One of which is structural ergonomics. I forget what the other one is. It's like survivor loadout or something like that.
Find artifacts and return to the drop point. Marking first location.
One of them is base game? What? Oh, there's a lot more people here than I realized.
Artifact recovered.
Excuse me, ma'am. Please don't do that.
Got the drop. I'm reading a flat
There
line.
is a Hydra right there, but we're gonna try getting this objective nonetheless. Don't mind us. Don't mind us. There are a lot of enemies here. There are a lot of enemies here. Casually, just 2 ships in the night with that sniper there.
Hydra in the mix.
Yeah, don't love picking this up when we have no shields and a quarter of our health. But we'll maybe be fine. You know, maybe best if we throw on the
Nice job.
Heelys just in case.
I'm reading a flat line.
Wow. 1 damage. That's how I contribute to this team. Oh, hello. And away you go.
Hydra in the mix.
Relay. Go get him.
No, so close to the melee kill. Darn. Wait, who's left? You're left.
Enemies down. Keep your guard up.
Yeah, I thought there was like a Turian and a Krogan DLC pack or something like that, and you got one of the bugged things from one of those and the other one from the other one. But I have not gotten any of them yet, so, or at least I've not successfully gotten any of them yet, so I
Squad member down.
did not understand how they worked at the very beginning. So, take what I'm saying with a grain of salt.
Teammate injured. I'm reading a flat line.
Oh, that's not great. Okay, maybe we just head over there and try to help out with whatever the heck is happening here. Well, I would love to have the shield back. Owie? Please stop doing that.
Shields are
Ow. Also, ow. Stop shooting me. Also, I can't really stop to get our squad mate, otherwise we're gonna die. Ow.
Tough mission, but you made it through.
Got 4 of the packs and it still didn't work? Wow. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know in that case. Yeah. Yeah, I thought you basically had to have everything else unlocked and then open up one of the Turian packs. I thought gave one of the, or rather Solarian pack gave one, and Broken pack I think gave the other. At least that was my perception of what the solution was, but as I was saying, I very much could be wrong about that. Alright, well, I am starting to get very sleepy, and as I was saying earlier, I am technically still sick, although I'm largely symptom-free at this point. I really should make a point of still getting some good night's sleep. So I think that might be our last match. We do have a fair number of credits that we can use to get some packs here, so we can still finish up on that stuff. So why don't we head out from the lobby, and we'll see what we can do with our monies here. Oh, you bought them before they made it like that? Yeah, I don't know in that case. I have no idea. I have no idea. As I said, I'm not really an expert on that stuff. Okay, but I think we just open up some more of the these expert packs, and what we have enough for 10 of them, something like that. Don't quote me on that either, because oh look, now we're getting alternate versions of the halberd. Lovely, just what I wanted to see. So can we pick up anything decent here? You know, preferably things other than the halberd. Obviously, ultra rares in general are of interest. As we were saying before, I mean, consumables, yeah, right. They're theoretically the best kind of consumables, getting the ultra rare version of them. But at the same time, ultra rare weapons and characters at this point definitely still feel a little more exciting. Why not N7 packs? Good question. I don't really know at this point what the technically most optimal pack to open is, because we maxed out our commons and our uncommons. So we've been trying to deliberately take it one step at a time there. That way, when we open up the more expensive packs, we're getting more bang for our buck, not wasting the expensive packs, still getting commons and uncommon weapons and characters. But I don't know for sure as to which pack is the most efficient for rares and ultra rares. Is it the expert pack? Is it the premium pack or something else? I don't know. So for the most part, I think we've been doing the expert packs, but there's probably a case to be made for the premium packs as well. I think higher chance for at least one ultra rare is what it says for them. Not necessarily guaranteed. This just says small chance, this says higher chance. So I don't know. I don't know what if anyone has calculated what the actual percentage chances are on expert versus premium when it comes to getting an ultra rare. Maybe you can math your way through to figure it out, but we have for the most part just been going expert. Does it? Whoa, hold on. At least 2 rare with a higher chance of ultra rare is the best you can do. So still not guaranteed. Yeah. So I mean, I don't know. Like maybe that could be more efficient than expert packs. Basically, if they have better than twice the chance of ultra rares, then yeah, probably. Jumbo, I think, is identical. It's functionally just 5 in 1. Yeah, I think it's identical to just opening 5 premium packs. It's functionally 5 rolled into 1. Doesn't even give you a discount. Just purely just for convenience sake, for when you're doing it in bulk, which at some point maybe we'll get there. I mean, if we were doing premium packs instead of expert packs, then this would be the fastest way to do it. But in terms of efficiency, yeah, still don't know definitively if expert pack is better than premium pack. So we've just been rolling with the expert pack. And we do still need rares as well. So this means more packs and therefore more stuff in total. From an ultra rare standpoint, again, not technically sure if the higher chance for ultra rare means it's twice as likely to give you an ultra rare as the expert pack, or more than that, in which case maybe that is worth, or it's more efficient. I just don't know. I don't know. It feels like it certainly could be more than twice. We've not had the best of luck with the expert packs today in particular, it seems like. So, what, we could afford 2 premiums if we wanted to? Yeah, I mean, sure. We can finish on a couple of premiums, I suppose. See if we get more ultra rares here. We should. I mean, granted, small sample size, of course, but... yeah, I'm afraid this didn't work out on that occasion. Maybe we've not given ourselves enough of them to... yeah, struck out on those 2. Obviously, again, very small sample size, but that's the downside of going the premium pack route, is sometimes you are going to pay twice as much and not get any noticeable improvement. And for that reason, you know, it seems like maybe since we still have a ton of rares we need as well at this point, that was, I think, sort of the logic behind sticking with the expert pack first, and maybe once we start to max out some more of our rares, then you truly, at that point, just care about the ultra rares, so you might as well just go premium. And it's just structural ergonomics that you're missing? Yeah, that's... and, you know, it's one of the bugged ones, I can tell you that much. Well, apparently we have a couple of the nameplates we can get here. What is this? Apex Mastery Silver Challenge. Wait, what? Don't we have the gold of this already? Don't we have the gold of this equipped right now? Why is this okay? I mean, I guess we'll take it. Sure. And then the Map Mastery. Gold. Okay. Definitely less impressed with the nameplates in Andromeda compared to Mass Effect 3. It feels like Mass Effect 3, there are more of them and more different types of challenges to do, and just more options and better art for some of them. Like the ones in Andromeda in general, they feel like they're kind of just pretty simple, straightforward. This is Ryder in some different pose. And that's pretty much it. Whereas in Mass Effect 3, there are ones that are, well, this is a dramatic shot of space. This one has Shepard. This one has other characters, other species in it, which you just don't get that same kind of variety in Andromeda, so it just kind of feels like a lot of the nameplates are really repetitive and comparatively much less interesting relative to Mass Effect 3. Wait, what? 962 on Apex rank? And you've maxed everything out? What? As in, like... That is... Okay, I was gonna say 962nd. That makes a lot more sense. So, like, how on earth do you have all of those things unlocked and only have 962 points? Because that's very suspicious. Because I have way more than that. I'm nowhere near done. Okay, that makes a lot more sense, though. That makes a lot more sense. But, I mean, I guess... Yeah, we can't really afford anything significant at this point. Certainly nothing big, but we can't even afford a 10,000 pack, so only thing we could do would be a basic pack, and that's not very meaningful, so I think that means we ought to just cease the purchases there. 57,000? Yeah, okay, that makes a lot more sense, but done at 57,000, wow. That is interesting. So not that far away from that number, but yeah, we still have... Oh, wait, nope, not challenges. Ways to go before we're done collection-wise. You guys are not maxed out. Yeah, they're all just about 10. But still ways to go to get them maxed out, and then quite a ways to go on the ultra-rare characters. Weapons. A little bit further along, max the commons, max the uncommons. Rares were in the midst of it. Starting to get some alternate versions of some of the rares, but still a ways to go on several more of them. And then for ultra rare, yeah, no, nothing's maxed out, and, you know, not getting the alternate versions of anything at this point. And, you know, at best, we have just a few levels on stuff. Piranha might now be our highest level ultra rare, that and Black Widow. So, still plenty of stuff to pick up, and all the alternate technical mods for the weapon mods. But we're making progress. We're getting there. We do not have Paw Siphon, no. We have a level 1 Paw. Is what we have right now, and that's only a relatively recent addition, but we'll take it. We'll take it. You know, we haven't even unlocked the first level of every ultra rare weapon yet, so just to have the paw in the first place is a good starting point for us. So yeah, it's still early stages. You know, we've only been playing Andromeda multiplayer for a while now, and we've been, as I was saying before, starting deliberately with the commons, uncommons, rares, and then ultra rares. So it's been a slow start for sure when it comes to picking things up, but the whole strategy was so that we could do that and have it pay dividends for us by getting more efficient packs later on. So only just recently has that been starting to pay off for us. And that is true. Once we acquired the paw, it did kind of feel like, you know, feels a little bit like cheating. So, and even today we were saying, maybe best, even if we are starting out a character for the first time here and having her at just level 1, might still be best not to use the paw. Tempting as that might be. Also, speaking of which, just check in real quick at what level did we get you up to at the end of the day? 16. So yeah, oh, okay. I guess we have 6 points we can spend here. Might as well do that before everything is said and done. So we could go final level of this. Power damage after using power. Weapon damage, increase weapon damage, melee damage 3 seconds after using biotic power. We were saying we wouldn't take one of those up to rank 6. Was it that, or was it this? We're not going to take energy drain up to rank 6. Thought we were saying we weren't going to take this up to rank 6. But I'm looking at this and thinking, yeah, except those are some pretty high numbers. Like, yes, it's only for 3 seconds after using a power. I guess it's because we were thinking we'd be using primarily the shield, the backlash. And if that's the only skill or the primary skill we're using, then this might not be active, this bonus damage, very often. Granted, now that we've actually started playing the character, we've alternated a lot more between skills and been doing a lot more energy drain, followed immediately thereafter by throw, which sets off combos. That damage bonus is not going to affect combos, it only affects the base skill, but still not a bad thing to get 40% extra damage. So it is kind of tempting. Maybe we play it simple and just go for the damage resistance for now, even if we could afford a skill that's slightly more expensive. And we don't have to decide just yet if we wanted to go the maximum passive there. And in doing so, save a little bit of more skill points so we can invest a little bit more in throw, since we are using that pretty regularly. I don't know. We'll see. But there we have it. So, as we were saying, this is our first time playing the Asari Sentinel today, and definitely Backlash, a very unique skill. Still by no means have we mastered it, but it does feel very different. Yeah, like, I know it's not the most practical of skills all the time, but then again, if we were to just use throw and energy drain, well, in that case, why not just use a base Sentinel, right? So it's the first character we've used thus far that has Backlash, so wanted to see what Backlash was all about. So that was the point of emphasis for that reason, because again, I mean, like, yes, throw an energy drain, very solid combo, don't get me wrong, but if you want to go all in on that, then you could just take a character that has those. Yeah, and I don't know, like, passive-wise, if she has maybe better passives as an Asari, because her health and shields is not great. Not great. As a Sentinel, she does have the damage reduction coming from her passives, rather than increased health and shields. I feel like I'm, in general, not a huge fan of that. Granted, I haven't done the math to see exactly what her effective health and shields are once you multiply it by the damage reduction she's getting from those passives, but I would at least like to have a little more health and shields in addition to all that. But yeah, I think overall my thoughts on the character, definitely very different from any character we've used thus far, and definitely takes a lot of getting used to, because that backlash is very different from any other skill. And yes, at first we were basically just spamming it, trying to hold it up indefinitely, and that's definitely not the best way to use it. But we started to get a better feel for when to have it up, when to be alternating between energy drain and throw to set off combos, and then, you know, using the backlash to kind of stall out our cooldowns so that we can have the energy drain and throw back up ready to go for when we are back in front of enemies again.